We are tuned in, or you are tuned in, we aren't tuned in. You're tuned in to GGUSD Athletics High School Football. We've got another rivalry game here for you. Last week, Rancho Alamitos, Garden Grove resumed their rivalry. This rivalry hasn't taken a break. For us, lucky thing, we broadcasted every single year that we have been bringing you games. La Quinta, Bolsa, live from Bolsa Stadium. Although, Dave, it doesn't feel like a rivalry game because that sideline over there, those bleachers on the other side, look kind of empty.
A little light. Let's hope this is just California fans, and they're going to flock in sometime during the first quarter.
And, of course, with me, GGUSD District Athletic Director Dave Mamali. On the main camera, we've got Kaylin, and on the sideline cam, you'll see in a little bit, we've got her dad who's lending us a hand, which we like because he does a fantastic job over there. We've got a good game, Dave. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at these schools and who we are going to be watching here today and who to take a look at. We do have some injuries, though, so let's get into that. Let's go. So here we go. Players to watch over on La Quinta Aztecs. These are players that Coach told the OC Register to keep an eye on. We have a Richard Luna, who's a senior outside linebacker, defensive lineman. Edgar Marino, who's a senior offensive lineman, defensive lineman. We've got another senior offensive lineman, defensive lineman. Jeremiah Latu, senior outside linebacker, wide receiver. And Art Martinez, senior linebacker, defensive tackle. Who do you think we should be taking a look at here for La Quinta?
Yeah, I think Latu, their running back, number 11, he's going to be the difference maker tonight, I think, for La Quinta. He's got that home run ability. Jeremiah, I think, is out tonight, number 22. But his brother, man, is certainly a game changer. What was the game? Now I'm thinking, but he was one of our primetime performers against, was that against Glenn?
That was against Glenn, yeah.
Yeah, against Glenn. And, again, has that home run ability. That's what you want if you're La Quinta. La Quinta likes to control the ball. They're running that wing T formation. They are trying to chew up time of possession. And if they get 3 yards every single play, they're happy. But with Latu, they have that ability that one of those 3-yard plays is going to turn into 96, and they're going to score a touchdown.
And, of course, over on the Bolsa side, we've seen this team earlier this year against Savannah. Of course, we've got Nate Fiaputa, Mr. pretty much everything on that line for them. He's been here since we started broadcasting.
He's a freshman,
We've been here, watching him since he was a freshman. Jesse Hernandez, outside linebacker, defensive linebacker. Mikey Haley, who's probably going to get a bulk of the carries today. And then we found out before the game, I don't know, you might have found out before me, but Anthony Bell is out, which is huge. And, of course, Michael Nguyen, quarterback, out as well.
Yeah, so losing Bell tonight will be big for him. He actually did not play in their last game against Channel Islands, and he might be out for some weeks here. He'll come back in league at this point. But, yeah, that'll be a big blow for them. With Wynn and Bell out, there's even more pressure now on Mikey Haley. So we'll see what the Matadors have in store for Mikey Haley. If he's going to play quarterback, how often he's going to be play quarterback, and what they do to try to feature him getting the ball. That'll be a big storyline tonight.
Okay, now let's go ahead. I got to get back to my, here we go, get back to my pregame stuff. Here we go now. Let's take a look at what they've done so far. La Quinta coming into this game on a 2-game win streak. They're 2-1-1 on the season. Last week taking care of Compton Early College Academy, 34-14. And before that, on this stream, taking care of John Glenn, 14-0. For Bolsa.
And they should be, I think 3-1-1.
3-1-1. Yeah, 3-1-1. There it is. I did my math wrong. 3-1-1. Bolsa is 2-3, but they've had a schedule there that's kind of tough.
Certainly, Bolsa's schedule has been more difficult than the Quinta's.
And I was talking to Coach. He felt really good about how they played against Ocean View.
Yeah,
he knew that against Arroyo that wasn't Bolsa football, and he said against Corona that he felt really good. It was a 7-2 ball game late into the second quarter. They had a guy who I believe took a blocked field goal, kind of hesitated and got caught at the one, or else they would have been up 9-7 at halftime.
I think you're looking at that Ocean View score as the season goes on is getting better and better and better. Again, Ocean View beat Los Amigos last night. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But certainly a good score for Bolsa Grande at that point. That is when Michael Wing got hurt, was the first drive of that game. That Arroyo game I think you can kind of throw out. They were having different quarterbacks that were in. That was their first week after Wing got hurt. And again, that Corona score I think is looking good as well too. They got a little bit away from it at the end, but again, like you said, they had a chance to be up at halftime in that, and Corona's a better team than Bolsa Grande. So the fact that they were able to fight with them, it was a close game for the majority of that game. That's another good score for Bolsa.
Yeah, you talk about it doesn't matter what teams are out there in the IE. They're solid teams. It doesn't matter who you play. They've got two different leagues over there where the top league is like Centennial, bottom league is probably Corona, but a lot of those teams could probably come into Garden Grove and probably sweep.
Yeah, well, I talk about with a lot. We always have declining enrollment is a big factor in all of Orange County school districts, but it is not an Inland Empire. You have Roosevelt High School out there in Eastville, who has over 5,000 students. So it's a little bit different dynamics out there for them.
All right, now let's take a look at what else is going on around the league last night. Tough games for our schools. We had Los Amigos dropping a heartbreaker in the last minute to Ocean View 20-13, and you saw this game, Costa Mesa all over Santiago over at Munsor.
Yeah, Costa Mesa looks good. To be honest, they are probably the class of this Tango League. That's not to say that things can't happen when two teams play, but after seeing Costa Mesa last night, I probably think they're the favorite to win the Tango League here, and everybody else is playing for that second and third position to get into the playoffs. Los Amigos losing to Ocean View. Los Amigos, the injury bug hit them. They were without their starting quarterback, Michael Smith. Amari Maddox, who, again, a phenomenal player for them, ended up playing quarterback, and he got hurt towards the end of the game as well, too. So injury bug is hitting Los Amigos, and they are not immune to that. That injury bug hitting these two teams tonight in La Quinta and Bolsa Grande. It's also hitting Rancho. Rancho had some injuries last week against Garden Grove, and we'll see what they're able to muster tonight against Estancia.
Now, across the district tonight, we've got Pacifica at University, Garden Grove at Esperanza, and Rancho at Estancia. Garden Grove, probably out of the three, probably going to have the toughest time out there.
Yeah, I think, probably, yes. Grove, obviously, being in the Kappa League. That Kappa League is pretty good competition. And again, Grove has been playing better. We kind of saw them make a turn against Pacifica's opponent tonight, University. And then they followed that up with a good win at Rancho. So they've kind of made it a turn, but now they're into their league portion, which that Kappa League is going to be tough.
Okay. Now, let's take a look at last week. I forgot to change the graphic on the top, but that's not Grove, that's Los Amigos there, but Grove taking care of Rancho right here on the stream. Their first win in that series, since back in 2018 when they stopped playing, 20-10. Probably could have been a lot worse, but they'll take the victory, right?
Yeah, again, that's a credit to Rancho. I think Grove is the better team than Rancho, and that's a credit to Rancho and their coaching staff that they were able to make it a close game.
Of course, we mentioned La Quinta and Bolsa winning, and over out in Fontana, Eisenhower taking care of Los Amigos. And Los Amigos now kind of on a little streak, so they're hoping to bounce back next week. Now, we've got something new here that we usually do around this time, around Week 6. We usually have the Cal Preps rankings, but
we're not paying for it.
We're not paying for it. So we've got Week 6, Dave's Preps rankings. So I'm ranking my most entertaining teams. Dave's doing his logic-based rankings, which is, based on actual, real, factual football stuff. For me, I think Los Amigos and Garden Grove are the two most exciting teams that we have that we can watch. Bolsa's right there. Unfortunately, with Haley out, right?
Well,
Haley, Bell out.
Yeah,
they're probably a little bit less entertaining. Rancho Flag and Grove Flag. I've seen them twice. Extremely entertaining.
Yes,
two great entertaining teams. La Quinta, they had a great shutout against Glen a few weeks ago, and Rancho rounding out that 7th spot.
Yeah, my logic based again. If we're going through here, just who I think is best. Again, Pacifica, I think tonight against University is going to start their run. I don't think they're going to have much of a challenge in that Omicron League. I think they're going to kind of roll through it. They're going to go 5-0 and be a league champion. Again, Garden Grove, number 2, Los Amigos, number 3. They are close enough. I think the way I would describe this, if they play 10 times, I think Grove probably wins 6-7, but that means Los is going to win some of those as well, too. So close enough. I know Los Amigos beat Garden Grove, but I think Garden Grove is playing.
It's a different Garden Grove team.
It is. They're playing much better football now. And again, they lost to Los Amigos on a last-second touchdown from Michael Smith to Amari Maddox. And again, just following out there, you got Rancho. Follow with our others.
They ran it. That was the Bolsa Grande choir singing the national anthem. We missed the announcement there. Clock is at 40 seconds. We have no captains out, but it looks like the clock's a little bit early. So, Dave, for tonight, who do you think is going to take away the victory, and what are the keys for that team to take victory?
Yeah, dealing with injuries, again, we're not going to know until we get out there, but I think at the end of the day, Bolsa Grande just has more weapons than La Quinta does. Even though they're both hit with the injury bug at this point, I think Bolsa does have more opportunities for someone to take over and win that game, so I think I'm going with Bolsa tonight.
You know what? Same thing. Ole, ole, as they say. I think Bolsa's going to get out there in the ring, and they're just going to, let's just say that, hey, Bolsa's wearing red, and I don't think the Bulls on the Aztecs side are going to be able to defeat them here. I think Bolsa's going to. I just think they're just a tad bit better, and I think even with both teams having injuries, I think Bolsa's probably got a little bit more of them. And again, momentum.
Yeah.
These seniors, they don't know what it's like to miss the playoffs for Bolsa.
Correct.
There has not been a senior class in the history of Bolsa.
Yeah.
And I don't even think the 86 team, I think they made the playoffs for two or 3 years, but never all 4 years. That's what they're playing for, and I think tonight a lot of legacy is going to be on the line here.
Right.
Let's get your captains here. We've got number 77, Jesse Hernandez here for Bolsa. Number 9, Damian Sanchez. Number 78, Ivan Correa. And number 32, William Incidi. Over on the La Quinta side of the field, we have number 71, Arturo Martinez. Number 10, Joshua Noguera. Number 78, Richard Luna. And number 66, Gio Rosales. And again, we thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it. We do this for you, so make sure you share the stream out. Let people know we've got high school football on a Friday night, and the weather is beautiful here tonight. Yeah. Good breeze, feeling like fall.
Here comes La Quinta.
And again, if you're at home watching this and you know people that go to La Quinta, go ahead and make fun of them for not being here tonight. Garden Grove is off the hook. La Quinta, you're even closer. A lot of you probably went to the same schools as the students here at Bolsa, but you can't make it. It's a rivalry game, people. Let's get to the stadium. We're going to do a fan ranking next week, and let me tell you, I don't know, LQ might be down there at the bottom.
Yeah, I got an idea who's at the top, and might depend on who's home, right? That's always a thing. You got to tell your crowds by who travels.
Yeah.
La Quinta will start with the ball here. We will see, I think, a heavy dose here of number 11 for La Quinta, Leland Latu.
Just a few minutes away from game time here as we got the camera on the Bolsa banner as the team gets ready to run onto the field here. Again, we mentioned it, this Bolsa team, these seniors don't know what it's like to miss the playoffs. That's not something you hear after. They came in as freshmen with a 33-year playoff drought, and they snapped it. So it's good to see.
Yeah, that's something that's rare even nowadays, unless you're a perennial top program. But even to make the playoffs 4 years in a row for any program, that's become tough now, let alone one that has historically not made the playoffs.
Yeah. Of course, that's a county record, not a dubious record you want, right?
Yeah, these new leagues obviously help. This will be the last season of the Sigma League iteration as it is now. The Sigma League will continue on, but we will get some movement between our leagues.
Here come the Matadors. It's a good shot there by Kaylin's dad.
Yeah.
Here we go, kickoff from Bolsa Stadium.
Oh, get to the sideline cam now. He's got us.
Oh, he went to. Yeah. Look at that. We got the crowd on. This is it. We added another level. He can, Kaylin, he cannot you can't stop coming now. He's got to make sure he's here every week. Adds another dimension. He would pan it to the La Quinta crowd, but he doesn't want to catch all 5 people.
He's too nice. Yeah.
He's too nice.
Of course, I don't think we mentioned yet, but we do have month of October. We've got pink outs here.
Double pink outs.
For breast cancer awareness.
I'm going to try and get the YouTube chat here in my widget so I can take a look at people who are chatting here. Here we go. Feel free to drop a line in the chat. We always appreciate it.
Yeah, we got this screen of yours stopped working.
The screen stopped working and started going crazy, but we kept calm and we carried on. So if there's any issues, just drop them in the chat. We'll take care of it. I don't have my double screens like usual. My triple screens, actually. So here we go. Rivalry football here. Hopefully these two kind of stay together next year and we're able to continue this, or if they don't, that they kind of schedule this, week 0 or 1. Or
yeah, I think they will.
I think it's just they understand it. They get it.
They do, and again, we're on a 2-year cycle now, so all of their non-leagues are on that 2-year contract agreement as well. But odds are that they're going to end up in the same league because they have been so close to each other the last 2 years, and that's what the data is going to be based off of.
Here we go. This crowd is ready. They're in a frenzy.
Deep for La Quinta, we got who? Jason Pham, number 14. And I don't see.
It's like number 4, maybe?
40, maybe.
40 or 2. 42.
Yeah.
Kick received at about the 3-yard line, taken out to the 10.
Ooh, good hit.
This crowd is rabid right now. I love it. You can feel the energy in this stadium. So here we go. La Quinta going to start with the ball on their own. It looks like 16, 17-yard line. Let's see what they can do here.
Again, you're going to see this from La Quinta all night. Slow coming out of the huddle. Want to control the ball, want to control the clock. Not going to have a fast tempo.
You got 3 wide receivers here for Noguera. I believe that's who's at quarterback, right?
Yes.
Noguera, quick pass over to number 11, Leland Latu. Snuffed out by the Matador defense.
And again, I think that's what you're going to see from both teams tonight that they're going to want to get going is get that ball to Latu in a bunch of different packages and spaces. And if you're Bolsa, you want to have that. You want to have 3, 4, 5 guys around him at a time.
It's going to bring him 2nd down and 12 after a loss of 2 on that play.
Again, La Quinta here in their wing concepts. Counter action. Latu.
It's a beautiful play. I love the misdirection. Not much going on that play. Maybe a gain of 4. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 or so.
Yeah, Nathan.
Or 3rd and 8.
Nathan Bautista there on the force out. Again, that counter action is key to their wing formations. You really want to get that action going away from that counter and then come back underneath. Now, counter's an inside run. You saw Latu bounce that out there. A lot of times that's what your take as a defense is if you are bouncing the counter outside, you're going to win that matchup. Little bunch formation here for La Quinta.
Grover on the carry.
Wow.
Gets a first down. Nice.
Yeah, Isaac Grover. Again, La Quinta will have a stable of runners. Could be coming from those wing positions, from that fullback position, or even from receiver positions. So keep an eye out for that movement. But Great conversion there by La Quinta on their first drive.
Ball at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 for La Quinta.
Dive, nope.
Beautiful
Option.
keeper by Noguera. He's got some room. Still
Face
on
mask.
his feet. Yeah, there it is
Yeah.
right there. We're going to add 15 yards to the end of this run. That was kind of obvious.
Well, yeah, that's one where, in my opinion, they should have whistled that play dead earlier.
Yeah, they took a while.
The fact that they let it go led to that face mask.
He gave up. He gave up his momentum there.
Yeah, so La Quinta moving right on down here on their first drive. They're going to end up on Bolsa's side of the field after that penalty.
That's a huge penalty. They're all the way at the Bolsa Grande 47-yard line.
Again, seeing this bunch formation.
Fake handoff, drops back to pass. Throws to the right side. That's complete to Latu. First down, or close to it. Let's see what they...
Now,
yeah,
again,
first down.
We saw this from La Quinta in that Glen game as well, that this is twice now that they've come back into the boundary. So the first one was a counter back to that boundary. Here, this is a nice little rollout, just getting that ball across. Conventional wisdom tells you that you roll away from the boundary. You're trying to use as much field as you can. But when defenses think that, a lot of times you do have that opening, you do have that weak spot that you can have there. So keep an eye out for that. La Quinta, certainly a team that likes to attack that boundary, the short side of the field. And we see that again here. We got 3 receivers down here to the boundary side. A little early.
Handoff, Grover, left side. Gets away from one man, still on his feet. Has the first down.
Yeah, Grover ran that play earlier in this series and had success as well.
Bolsa, I mean, the La Quinta coming out with a nice little drive here.
La Quinta's getting anything they want so far.
We've seen some pretty good battles between these schools. I think it's, Bolsa's probably won 2 and La Quinta's won 1 since we started broadcasting. I don't think Bolsa's won all 3, right?
No. Actually, I'm not sure. Now that I'm thinking back to that. We need our stat guy to look into that.
Noguera getting ready to take the snap. Handoff again, Grover.
Same play.
Left side.
Yeah. Again, seeing them go into the boundary again there on that wide play. But that's the 3rd time to Grover on the left side in that little kind of stretch play, I'd call it. And you see here, even from that sideline view, or the replay, or whatever I'm looking for there, but Bolsa looks a little shell-shocked to me.
Yeah. I don't think they expected La Quinta to come out. They're kind of smacking him right in the mouth right off the bat here. Already in the red zone.
3 wide here for La Quinta. Now route. J.J. Garza there on the reception. See Brandon Braganza coming out on that block as well too. Again, I mentioned already a couple times here, this is what La Quinta likes to do though, slow tempo, grinding that clock down. This is going to be over a 4-minute drive when all is said and done.
Of course, we've seen Bolsa score quick. So if La Quinta can keep the ball away from them and score, it's going to be in their best interest here.
Just a dive play.
That was Evan Barone. He was met by a bunch of Matadors right there. Gets no gain on the play.
We'll go with Barron on that one.
Barron?
Yeah. Oh, E at the end. Maybe.
I'm going double with a double R. I think that's how I'm going, you know. I say we both say it one like our own way. That way one of us can be right.
A wide net, cast a wide net, and we'll get it.
I did the best plan here. As long as someone doesn't come up and yell at us at halftime, we'll be fine.
Got our first update of the night. We will discuss that after this upcoming play. Counter. Latu. Stuffed.
Bunch of Matadors waiting for him.
Great job by Bolsa. So our first update of the night is from Rancho Estancia. We have an interception by Jacob Vasquez, a name that we've called a lot on this stream. And then Rancho, something unusual on our district, got a field goal.
Okay.
So they're up 3-0 with 6 minutes left in that first quarter. So
we'll take it. They're reeling after. We're both reeling after last week. If you haven't watched that stream and you want to see me wearing red, go ahead and tune into our Instagram after losing a friendly little wager.
The red was over the green shirt, though.
It was, yeah. I had the green shoes on still.
Grover.
Run left side. He's got the angle if he can get past. Oh, stopped him just short.
Yeah, and didn't get the first down either. So
and they don't need to. Third. They don't need to score to get the. They don't need to score here. They can get a first down without scoring. It's gonna be third and about 1 yard at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, if I had money on this, I would say that Bolsa obviously is keen on Leland Latu. Again, I would do the same thing if I were Bolsa, but Isaac Grover has taken advantage of that. He's had some nice runs here in this first series.
That's exactly what you want to see when your best player is being taken out of the game like that. Well, you have someone step up.
And now seeing here, Grover's actually out on this play. We might see another Barron dive here. Or Barone dive.
Keep an eye on Berganza, too.
Third and 1.
Got a timeout.
Yeah, going to take a timeout. Play clock was winding down there. And again, looking at this, we are now more than halfway through the quarter with just one La Quinta drive. This is their game plan to perfection. Again, if we're talking about a score in this game, if Bolsa has it go the way they want, this might be a 28-14, a 35-14, 35-21, something like that, where it's a little bit higher scoring. La Quinta has their way.
14-7.
14-0, 14-7. That's a game La Quinta wants.
Yeah. Again, that's a game against John Glenn.
Well, against John Glenn, where, again, we talked about that afterwards. That 14-0 score was deceiving because La Quinta was in charge the entire game. It was never in doubt. But you look at the end and you go, it's only 2 scores. But that's the kind of game they like to play.
And last week they did start off a little bit slow. We were looking at
Compton,
that against Compton. We were looking at that, wondering what was going on, but of course, eventually pulling away there in the second half. So here we go. 3rd down and 1 from the 2-yard line for the Aztecs.
Dive.
Handoff. That's going to be no signal yet.
Just short.
Whoa.
Wow.
No first down? First down? Okay, first down. So first and goal now.
This is, they have it spot on like the 6-inch mark.
Yeah, it looked like he might have got in, but that was some good, referees were right there to get the good vantage point.
I just do it again, do the same play again. Maybe just a sneak, just have Noguera go in.
Yeah, I was about to say, just let the QB sneak. A little tush push action.
Yeah.
Again, you're tuning in to GGUSD Athletics High School Football. David Mora here alongside GGUSD District Athletic Director Dave Malley. Follow us on all our socials at GGUSD Athletics.
There it is. Touchdown.
And touchdown La Quinta. Hopefully we've got this settled. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Touchdown Aztecs. And let's go ahead and I think right about now?
Yeah.
Replay.
That replay. I didn't see who that was. Was that Barron?
Oh, there we go. Okay. I believe so, yeah. Number 1 right there lined up.
Yeah, great.
Yep, just around the left side. There we go.
Great drive for La Quinta. Again, that was just over a 7-minute drive for him. Oh,
I think we got another update.
we do.
Get it to you after this PAT, and it's good.
So again, a little surprising. We were kind of joking about this off the stream, but University on their opening drive drove all the way down to the 1, and Pacifica intercepted it in the end zone. So that game's a little bit closer.
It's usually Pacifica giving the ball away at the 1-yard line, so it's good to see them taking it away. Again, Pacifica, a team that kind of gets off to slow starts and then just ends up sneaking back into the game. Had a lot of one-score games the last few weeks against some really quality opponents in Aliso Niguel and Marina. Marina, of course, losing last night against Sunny Hills.
Yeah, I saw that. That score kind of surprised me.
Another
as well.
last-minute touchdown and 2-point conversion for the win. So a gutsy call there by Sunny Hills coach. Everything's rattling in here. You gotta love it. At least the Bolsa fans showed up. Good kick. Received at about the 18-yard line. Is number 23 on the return. Get that for you, Alan Peck. So here we go. Matadors is going to get the ball for the first time this game, believe it or not. 4 minutes and 49 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. La Quinta. I guess you could call that a horse and carriage drive down the field.
Yeah.
Bolsa is usually like a Lamborghini getting down there quick, at least when we saw them against Savannah.
Well, and you got to be careful here, too, if you're Bolsa. The worst thing that could happen now is a quick 3-and-out. You do not want a 3-and-out. You need to have some kind of drive here on this, even if you don't score.
This is a deep throw.
Haley.
He's got a man. Oh, no. I mean, there were guys out there.
Yeah, again, you're seeing right away Mikey Haley, number 1 for Bolsa, double covered. Again, if I'm La Quinta, that's exactly what I'm doing as well.
That's number 16, Abraham Trejo, in at quarterback for Bolsa. We didn't see him first game, obviously, as Michael Nguyen was injured a few weeks later. Trejo takes a snap, handoff. Nowhere to go. That was number 9, Damian Sanchez on the carry. Gets taken down about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up second or third down now.
It's like a slow to get up. Seems okay.
So you said they don't want a quick 3-and-out. And again, 3rd and 11. La Quinta right now with all of the momentum here. Got trips left here for Trejo.
Again, keep an eye on number 1, Mikey Haley.
We got a timeout now on the field.
Second timeout for La Quinta. Coach James Stewart not happy. Looks like they had a miscommunication or a misassignment by one of the Aztecs. And Coach Stewart not happy to burn that second timeout here in the first quarter.
Are you a junior or a senior right now? If you are, College Fair is coming up. For all of the information, go to our website, gusd.us, or go to @GardenGroveUSD on Instagram to get all of the information, because I don't have it in front of me right now. And let's see if I can kill enough time to get that information here I think I'm good enough to do it. What do you think, Dave?
Of course.
Of course. It's on October 6th over at the Grand Ballroom at the Hyatt. I believe it starts at 6 o'clock.
That's this Monday.
6 to 8 p.m. this Monday. College Fair. Now back to the action here. Trejo trips left here. 3rd and 11 from the 27-yard line. Bolsa looking to get something going on their first drive of the game. Drops back to pass. Rolls out to his left.
Oh,
lets it go. Yep. Ball complete. That's first down for Bolsa. Completed to number 1.
Mikey Haley. And again, that's just a simple flood concept. That quarterback's going to roll out, throw to that out. They had a shallow flat and then a deeper out, and then usually a streak or a go route on the outside to clear out space, but that's too easy. Again, you know that ball is going to Mikey Haley. We have this same formation flopped. I would not be shocked if they ran the same play just to the right here. So let's look and see if we got a rollout. Nope. Nice action.
Sanchez, beautiful block there.
Yeah.
Nice gain by Bolsa.
Just again, a little kind of quick counter action there, that backside puller. Tell you, those Bolsa uniforms popping on this sideline camera, yeah.
They look good, don't they? We would have tried for a color on color if we would have been able to get at least, 60% of the stands field on the other side.
They're coming in, though. I told you, the California guys, the fans here, they're starting to fill in the first quarter. Great counter action.
Sanchez to the right side, first down and some in La Quinta
let's take
territory.
Let's take a look at this one. That was a great play. Damian Sanchez, again, love that action here. You're going to see 2 pullers coming. So this backside tackling guard, I believe, we're going to get 2 pullers, and then Sanchez with the nice action to his left and then coming back to the right. Great job there.
Again, trips left here for Trejo. Handoff Sanchez again. Again with the big gain. First down, almost first down yardage. Gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Yeah, so we've seen both teams now kind of come out the same kind of stance coming out here, where La Quinta had a 3rd down on their very first possession that they were able to convert, and then they just got moving. And we saw that from Bolsa Grande. They had a 3rd and 11 or 12, got that completion to Haley, and now they're just gashing through with their runs.
Again, trips left. I say run it again. There it is, first down and some. Taken down by Latu. So Bolsa now coming back with a little drive of their own. It looks like it was going to be a quick 3 and out, but they've settled in, and now they're rolling here. 1 minute and 53 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. GGUSD Athletics High School Football. La Quinta Bolsa, second rivalry game in a row here for GGUSD schools.
Yeah, no reason to change it up here. Expect another run. Take a look at those 5 linemen for Bolsa. Let's just watch this surge if we're going to see it on this play.
Oh, I don't know about that. A little option action.
Now again, not a bad play to kind of take a look at that. You want to keep the defense on their toes, but I don't like that to the boundary. You just don't have a lot of space.
Yeah, you need it to the wide side of the field. That play was compressed from almost the beginning.
Right.
Brings up second down and 10 here for the Matadors. Ball at the La Quinta 28-yard line.
That's one where I know I've talked to a lot of coaches. I kind of fall under this stance as well, too. Why go away from what you did? You just had 3 or 4 plays in a row where you were gashing them. Keep running until they can stop it.
I think a lot of coaches want to try and run that surprise play to see if it's going to catch them off guard. That time didn't. But Sanchez, here we go. Bounces back to the left side.
And again, if I'm Bolsa at this point, just keep running that counter. That counter action is working. You are having wide open space for Trejo to run through.
It's electric on this side of the field, that's for sure. The stands are, it feels like it's a packed house. It might not be, but it feels like it, at least from up here. You got the band going. You got the faculty on the sideline. No canines, though.
Normally we would say this is 2 down territory, but with Bolsa's kicker, I don't think so. Won't matter, though. Trejo, great run.
He is beautiful.
Good tackle by Latu. Way to run him down. Good on
That's
good there.
actually Damian Sanchez. Let's take a look at that again, because I was a little bit fooled on that one.
Oh, I see.
There we go. Yeah, just a little handoff. He found a hole. The line, that Bolsa line is doing fantastic here tonight.
Yeah.
Hand off to Haley around the left side. He's going to get into the end zone.
Great answer from Mikey Haley. Nice little shovel pass there.
Let's take a look at that again. Our replay system is a little bit buggy right now, but
it is, yeah.
It's still working.
Again, Haley here on this little fly motion. And again, just a little quick. Quite a shovel pass, but a little toss there. Mikey Haley, though, that's their guy.
Speaking of kickers, here he is, number 99.
Eric Ramos.
Eric Ramos, who's got
huge leg.
A huge leg that coach is saying 45, 50. And let's look at that go. It goes off the screen.
If you're driving on the 22 tonight, make sure you're watching out for that football.
I'll tell you what, 25 years ago, when that brick wall wasn't there, there's a good chance some of those balls do get, especially when Norm Johnson was here. All tied up here at Bolsa Stadium. 22 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 7-7. Matadors answering that Aztec long, slow scoring drive with a scoring drive of about 4 minutes. I think so far this game playing out kind of like we expected it. We expected it to be a close game. Both of these teams really evenly matched.
End zone.
And that's not going to be taken out. Aztecs will be starting with the ball at their own 20-yard, or was it 35-yard line or 20?
20 on the touchback. Yeah, 35 is when it's out of bounds.
Okay, there we go. 20. Get confused sometimes.
Well, between NFL, college, high school.
All these rules are different now. Here we go. La Quinta with their second drive of the game about to start here. Last one ended with an Evan Barone touchdown from 2 yards out, or maybe 1 yard out. We got a referee timeout here, so let's see what's going on here. Looks like might be an equipment issue. Someone's going to have to. He's not going to have to step out. It looks like he was talking to Nate there. No, not Nate. Number 55. His number we don't have here.
Uh-oh.
Actually, they are sending him out. Number 50, right?
We took a timeout. Bolsa took a timeout. Good call by Coach Cooper there. Again, trying to avoid the penalty. They were going to get 12 men on the field. During that timeout, we'll get some updates here once I
little confusion
get this uploaded here. Again, make sure if you are following us on social media, well, if you're not, follow us. But if you're following us, again, you can take a look at those replays. We're posting them as they get going on. But we do have a update from Garden Grove. So they are down 10-7 to Esperanza. But so far, close in that first quarter.
Yeah, not bad. It's not a score I would really expect. I would figure Esperanza might be running away with that.
And we kind of joked about this before, but we have here Pacifica drove all the way down. And what do you think happened at the 5-yard line?
Fumble.
They fumbled. So Pacifica, their Achilles heel is coming back to bite them. They do a great job driving on the field, but just can't punch it in. They've had some turnovers. So
sometimes things are easy to predict. And you know what? We've got our first guest of the night. Go ahead and introduce yourselves here.
Hi, my name is Manzura. I am the Women's League's president for Bolsa Grande High School.
My name is Trung Tran, and I'm the ASB president for Bolsa Grande High School.
So, I know Ms. Camargo said you guys had a little something that you guys had that you wanted to talk about. So, we got to fix our. Here we go. It's just right here now. Oh, no signal. I got to fix the booth cam. So go ahead and let us know what's going on here tonight. Something special, right?
So tonight we're celebrating Pink Out, which is an annual event that we hope to promote and raise awareness for breast cancer research. And we have three teachers that on campus that have been affected by breast cancer. We have Miss Luna, who was passed away by breast cancer. We have Miss Zumad, who passed away from ovarian cancer, and we have a teacher right now who is currently battling breast cancer, and her name is Miss Ortega.
Yes, so as Trunk stated, this game is dedicated to 3 of our lovely educators. So obviously our Pink Out game is dedicated to them. And for Women's League, we are also having an event where we decorated white bags, and essentially it's called Relay for a Life. And basically throughout school today, we had students decorate these bags and show their support for people who've lost their lives to cancer, to breast cancer, and to our teachers, our educators. So we have them lined up on the track with candles to kind of reflect like a lantern to honor their lives.
And of course, like you touched on, it hits a little bit different here, right? All schools do Pink Outs, but here it hits a little bit different. So how does it feel to be able to kind of like put this on and to be a part of it, knowing everything that, you know, that how much has affected the staff here?
Can you say that one more time?
So how does it feel to be able to be a part of something like this when cancer has affected a campus like Bolsa just so heavily?
It feels like we're serving but beyond ourselves. This event is much more than us. It's about our community. It's about the teachers who have been affected by breast cancer, and being able to be a part of this event is being able to like helping towards a good cause, helping towards good research toward breast cancer. And we hope to, by doing this, we have fundraised over $1,300 so far for breast cancer research. And with tonight's football game, we hope to earn a lot more for the fundraiser, and we hope to donate thousands more dollars for the foundation that we're currently supporting for breast cancer research.
Is there anywhere that people can donate, like outside of the game? Is there a website? Is there a social media that they can go to kind of follow a link?
So for Women's League, I believe you can donate to American Cancer Society. That's kind of where we took our inspiration for Relay for a Life. They do this event where they get to do decorating their white bags. So I would say that's definitely an organization where you can donate. And going back to the first question, like Trunk said, I would say this is very empowering to be here to do this game for our educators, for the teachers we've lost. So again, like the money we've raised, it's really inspiring, and to continue to do this every year.
That's a great reminder. Again, you guys are doing a great job here with that. Sometimes, to be honest, especially football games, they kind of get lost in like, oh, we're just going to wear pink, we're going to do this, and there's no meaning. You guys are doing a great job out here, making sure that everyone understands, hey, there's a reason why we do this. It affects us in our community. It does, and we can help out. We can all help out and get that. So great job by you guys doing that. Love what you guys are doing and be able to articulate it up here. You guys are doing a great job being representatives of that.
Now, aside from that, how's the campus life here? What other events do you guys have going on that you guys want to plug that you want people to know about?
So for Women's League, I think ASB does a great job at enhancing our campus culture. I would say it's a very lively campus. We all really show up for one another, whether it be for football, volleyball, or other sports game. But I would also like to add for Women's League, we host Winter Formal, and we spent a lot of time doing that. We definitely take our time doing Winter Formal, and we host it every January, and it's a great way to get the campus more involved, to have that dance every year and have something to look forward to. So I would say that's a great example.
And more from my perspective, which is from the ASB Student Council, an upcoming event that we have is the Halloween Trick or Treat, where we celebrate both Halloween and Dia de los Muertos at the same time. We have Dia de los Muertos performance at the quad, where students from Latino Unidos will be performing their culture in front of the students. And alongside, we also have Halloween, where students can go around to each classroom on campus in order to do trick or treat, and it's really spirited with these events. We combine culture together, and we hope to get our school more engaged and more spirited.
I love it. Now, I have to say, over the years, La Quinta has been a very spirited school. Tonight, a little bit down on, the fan side, but you guys have a really good turnout. I know you guys are going to do some crazy stuff later, right? You guys are going to get on TikTok and do some stuff. We're going to try and get it on. I'm going to let both of you go back down. You guys did fantastic. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys for coming up here. I know it's probably a little bit nerve-wracking, but you both did great. Probably the top, like some of the tops, right? We're going like
very impressed.
We'll go top 2 student, appearances on our stream this year. So good job, congratulations. We thank you guys, and congratulations on a good night. You guys are doing a very good thing, and like Dave said, you guys are very well articulated, and you guys are awesome. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having us. It's really amazing opportunities for us to be here, and we really want to share our experiences and our perspective about Bolsa Grande.
There we go. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you for everything, for letting us show what we do here at our school and how we honor our teachers here at Pinkout. And we really look forward to continue to do these every year and make them improve.
Definitely awesome. I hopefully I see you guys around campus when I'm out here doing my thing. So thank you guys. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was great. 2 very fine representatives for
Very well
for Bolsa
spoken. That was
Grande,
great.
yes.
La Quinta, in the meantime, punting the ball. We got a nice run here by Sanchez, I believe. I'm just going to guess.
Yeah, this is momentum clearly in the hands of Bolsa Grande now at this point. Again, here we get another timeout. La Quinta has burned their final timeout in this drive. I kind of like this from Coach James Stewart. Again, you can tell, hey, Bolsa is on the precipice here of really just gaining all that momentum, maybe even opening up this game a little bit. And so Coach James Stewart using his last time out of the half to kind of quell that momentum and see what they can get. But from the first 2 plays of the game, when Bolsa was on offense, La Quinta kind of had the dominance there at that point. But since then, Bolsa has been able to run down the field at will. And so I think that's a theme that we're going to see continue on here. Again, Damian Sanchez for Bolsa chewing up most of the chunks of that yardage. And, of course, Mikey Haley all over the place, catching and running as well.
You see the decals there. You can't see them clearly, but the decals on La Quinta's helmet, that's actually an original decal designed by a former student while he was a student. So something you don't see every day. You see a lot of logos being boosted from college teams or from pro teams, but that's an original logo there with the Aztec Eagle head.
Great tackle. Love seeing that. David Estrada for La Quinta. Great job squaring him up on that hit and then rolling those hips up. We don't see a lot of that tackling nowadays, but love to see it when it happens.
2nd and 5 here for Bolsa from the 15-yard line.
Again, Bolsa in trips formation. That's been their favorite formation by far tonight. Play clock's becoming an issue here. Getting right at the tail end. 5, 4, 3. They're going to get it off.
flag on the play.
I think this might be, they might get him on a chop block. Oh, those are our... Oh, the Cal Preps here.
Here we go. 2nd and 15 here for the Matadors. Looking to break this tie here, 7-7. Sanchez in the backfield there with Trejo. Got 4 wide receivers. Now we got Haley in motion. Handoff Sanchez. Left side still on his feet. He's going to be gone.
Latu. Yeah.
Man, Latu with the almost got a great strip there.
That's his 2nd touchdown saving tackle Latu has made in this game. Again, that's what you do. He's going to be the best player on the field for La Quinta tonight, and that's what you have to do as the best players. You got to make those plays. Latu with 2 of them so far tonight. Not getting a lot of room on offense, but finding a way to help out the Aztecs on defense. Big 3rd down here. Again, we mentioned Eric Ramos for Bolsa Grande, wearing number 99 tonight, but normally number 89. Big leg. So at this point, again, if we get to a 4th down, Matadors are going to kick it.
Trips right here for the Matadors. Trejo rolling out to his right, lets that one go. Ooh. Incomplete. Not sure who was it intended for, but laying out for it was number 32, William Ncidi.
Yeah, I think that was meant for Ncidi. Haley was kind of running a smash route where you stem inside and then come out. I think he wanted to weight his timing a little bit more, and so we had 2 receivers in the pattern. But again, as we mentioned here, 4th down, we do see number 99, Eric Ramos, coming out. He is the best kicker in our district by far.
He's going to be kicking from 35 yards out.
And again, this really should just be a chip shot for him.
So where do they? I confuse myself here. They don't measure. They measure from the line of scrimmage when they measure kicks, right? Or is it from the spot where that ball is?
Well, you're back 7 yards normally, and then from the end zone to the back is.
And
he missed it.
Oh, just to the left.
Yeah, just to the left.
I blame Dave on that one for
jinxing him. Yeah.
Jinxing him.
Anyways, you have 10 yards from the goal line to the back of the end zone, and then they place the ball 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So quick, easy way is you're just adding 17 to whatever the yardage is.
Because I always, yeah.
So if they're on the 20, you add 17. That's a 37-yard field goal.
You know what? I just add 10 to wherever
the sound. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just go in too many numbers at that point.
Yeah.
I know you've got it under control. You're on the admin side of things. I'm a creative.
Just go with the Mameli way. Just add 17.
Add 17.
Add 17 all the time.
Oh, finally, Dave, we get to take a break for the next half.
Now, we left her here last time. I don't think she liked it.
We're gonna. Now in the booth with us, we've got La Quinta admin. Since they don't have that many people on the other side, they couldn't figure out.
Sorry, we have a whole 3 sections filled, 2 3/4.
That's funny. That's being very creative with
that's
it.
Coach speak. Yeah,
that
is.
Coach speak. Yeah.
Look at them. I'm so proud of them.
And running for mayor in 4 years. Let's introduce. We've got Principal of La Quinta, Denise Kirkman, and Assistant Principal John Doles.
Hello, what's going on?
Well, we're just enjoying this game. Good game so far.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're here.
Your first. No, it's not your. This is your first experience here. No, we're not talking about. Not with us, but the rivalry.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, with the rivalry. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're in it. We've been preparing all day.
I think our battery might be dead up there.
Having issues. Oh, here we go. Yeah, great reversal there.
Garza.
Again, JJ Garza.
So, you're still at La Quinta, which is good to see.
They haven't gotten rid of me yet.
We're hoping that when we cover Pacifica again, that Bartlett will be there, but we don't know.
Oh.
We don't know. I don't
Okay.
know. We never know what can happen. It's a long time. 2 weeks is a long time with Miss Bartlett.
We're getting the boot cam's not on, but we're getting some confused looks here.
Yeah.
There is
Mama,
nothing
what am I
happening.
missing?
No,
There's nothing happening. There's nothing happening. You know I have to try and
Keep it going.
keep it
Keeping
going. Well, I
entertaining.
have to.
Keep us guessing.
I have to make jokes at her expense while you're here, because I know that you guys have a little rivalry.
We do.
You know?
We do.
Not at all. Not at all.
We're gonna get this camera to work. I can promise you that.
We got a quick
There
update
it
here with that. So Rancho now down 7-3. They threw an interception in the red zone, so both teams are having. And again, I'll get these updates before we get too deep into it. Pacifica is up 7-0. They finally did punch it in and get that. And Grove keeping it close, 17-14 Esperanza.
Hey, that's that's surprising. Yeah, that's good.
It's a good
Yeah.
game.
All right. So what has been going on over in
What
the
is
Empire?
going on
I'll
in
call
the
it the Empire.
The Aztec.
The Aztec Empire.
Actually, it was interesting. I met a group of people who graduated from the class of 1975.
Oh.
They came to
Yeah.
tour our new facilities. They're having their big reunion tomorrow, so it was fascinating. And some of them were homegrown and had worked in the district too. So it was great to see them, and they were so impressed with our kids and our staff, of course, as they should be. And I was very proud to show off La Quinta.
That's a big one, right?
Yeah.
50-year reunion.
Ooh.
Oh, that's early. That's a penalty. Oh, wow.
Interception. Come on, get it back.
Any flags on the field?
No, Michael
Nothing.
Wynn with that interception there. I thought there was a flag. We'll take a replay there, or I think there should have been a flag. You're going to see here, they got a little early on that kind of jump ball. Not the most well-placed pass, but
It's a dangerous area to throw from.
Right down the middle.
yeah.
Matadors
Again,
now.
La Quinta, yeah, La Quinta not known for throwing the ball in their system. They do have to do it from time to time, but wow, big momentum there. Swing for Bolsa Grande, coming off of that missed field goal in their last possession.
Yeah, now we're way deep in we're in our red zone, so this is not gonna be good. Oh, come on, stop him. stop him.
Sanchez.
Down to what, the 3?
That's actually not Sanchez. That was number 4.
Yeah.
Good name, Thor Oliver.
Well, that's the same play that they scored with Mikey Haley on in the first quarter. Running that same play now to Oliver instead of to Haley.
We've got Kaylin's dad in the end zone with the camera, but I'm afraid of going to, because it'll be a great footage if we can get it.
Could be a
but
replay,
it's always hard.
Yeah, you don't want to miss the replay on it. Yeah.
First and goal on the 4. Let's
That
see
wouldn't
what
be it.
happens here.
Sanchez back in the backfield here. Oh,
Sanchez around the left
and he's got
side.
it. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Bolsa.
Yeah, had him in the backfield, but great running there by Sanchez to secure the score.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kirkland curse. She comes up to
gotta go down.
and we throw an interception.
Just being generous today. We're just trying to build up Bolsa. That's all right. We're gonna come back.
It's still early here. But yeah, all the momentum on the Matador side right now.
And we have a Bolsa player down.
Oh no.
Oh, crap.
6-7 has now made it to our streams.
I've never heard that. What is 6-7? I don't know.
Come on, Boomer.
It's 13-7. How does 6-7 even have any?
Is that TikTok?
Yeah, I don't
trend
know.
that
I'm
every
too
time they
old
hear
for that.
6-7, they shout and
I was
cheer.
at Sunnyside actually last week, and I just heard for a solid 15 minutes at recess. That's all I heard.
Oh yeah, that's what.
6 a.m. Yeah.
That's what
I heard
tell.
it was done at an In-N-Out. They're yelling out order 67, and they're just going crazy.
Yeah, they have to wait though. They think it's the next one coming up, and then they'll go 68 because it took a little longer. So then they had to go back to 67.
Wow, I'm impressed. You guys are up with all the TikTok trends.
That was Sanchez who got off the. Yeah, you know what? I have no choice though. You know, being in my line
I'm
of
going to
work.
highlight again that our La Quinta Hall of Fame is coming up on November 6th. We're honoring some amazing athletes. Charlie Phillips played for the Atlanta Braves, Kristen Hawkins, All-American track star, and Christian Ramirez, currently on the LA Galaxy. So they
there we
should be
go.
coming by. Yeah. So November 6th, celebrating LQ's finest.
Still going to get Rancho to start theirs. I'll gladly be on the first class.
Okay. I think you should be. David Mora. What did you do?
It's not what I did. It's what I
Oh.
do now, though.
Well, what? No. We're not there yet.
We're not there yet. No.
What did you do while you're at Rancho? How did you make your mark?
I showed up.
You showed up to school?
Yep.
Good. That's positive.
That's half the battle.
We need to look up your attendance rate.
It wasn't that bad.
I think we have our records back that far. Do we? Maybe not.
On stone tablets.
Are they on? Yeah, stone tablets.
Extra point good.
That NCR paper. That's all smeared now.
It's just crumbling. 14-7. Matadors over the Aztecs. Could be worse.
Actually, were they even there, Rancho, when you were,
Rancho was a lot different. There's,
farmland?
farmland. It was
Farmhouse.
actually a rancho.
It was a rancho.
Actually, I've worked the fields. A lot of history, though,
I
around
know.
here. That's why.
That you established.
Why is it called La Quinta High School?
Because it's the 5th school
There we go.
that was established in Garden Grove.
There we go.
You're not going to pull one by Denise tonight.
I
I'll
know
tell
my
you that.
What are the 3 goals?
Are we going with that, really?
Yeah.
All right. Academic goal 1, which LQ by far surpasses. Personal goal 2, look at us. Here, look at my kids out there, bringing it, motivated, excited. And then goal 3, our future right out there.
All right. Now, what are the sub goals? What's goal 1A?
Why don't you tell me?
Academic English. I think that's it. I think it really is. I think I know.
Are you looking it up?
Goal 3A is college and career readiness, and goal 3B is college and career success. I know because when I do the annual report, it's always on like 8 lines.
Just say he's made the graphics for him, so that's how he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally should know, right?
Yeah.
It'll
He
stop
has them tattooed on his forearm.
It's the only reason I've been working out, so I get the 3 goals tattooed on my arm, because that's what
There
we
you
live
go.
by.
Get them all like highlighted out,
One
bolded.
side 3 goals, the other side the Garden Grove way.
I love it.
On my back, we're gonna throw it back. Take a second, make a difference. You remember that one?
Look at that.
That's how long I've been around.
That was before my time.
And there we have our youth.
That's how long I've been working here.
John has been here,
13 years.
He's young. He's young.
I remember when I was here for 13 years.
But he served his country. He makes us proud.
Yeah.
Yep.
I served at General Patton Elementary School.
Patton, there you go. You served with Patton.
I served at Patton for
Nice.
from 19 to however old I was in 2012, 26, something like that.
We got a shootout at that Grove game. It's now 24-21, so neither team can stop each other.
There we go. Hopefully it's like that here. We get some La Quinta action going.
Those are the fun ones when you get to see both teams battling back and forth.
Oh yeah.
That was Green Bay and Dallas recently.
Hopefully this turns into one of those too.
We don't mind it. We welcome it.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think if you're the Quinta here, oh boy.
No. They got into our backfield.
Yeah, Matador's just filling it
55
now.
is a beast.
Well, yeah, controlling the line of scrimmage now. Certainly that's been bolstered the last couple series, been able to do that. But again, if you're the Quinta, ideal situation for you is you have a 4-minute and 50-second drive at this point, and you are just scoring right going into half. You go in 14-14. We mentioned this before you guys were up here in the stream, but Bolsa's ideal situation, they want a high-scoring game. They want a 35-point game that they have. La Quinta, you guys want to have it 14-14 at the end of the game. That would be perfect for you guys.
That's a big, solid win for us if we go in 14-14.
Got some work to do here. 2nd and 19 from their own 10-yard line.
Again, can't panic, I don't think, if you're La Quinta. Stick with your game plan.
Latu in motion. Noguera
Roll out
drops
pass.
back.
Rolling, firing. It's
complete to Latu.
Latu.
Oh.
Where'd he go? Oh, he stays on
Oh,
his feet.
first down. Beautiful
He made the
play,
first down.
yeah.
There we go.
Turf Monster almost got him.
Yeah, again, we've seen that play now a couple times here. Just that rollout, just like Bolsa's trying to get that ball to Haley on that rollout flood. La Quinta's going to get that to Latu on that flood route concept every time they do it. Gives them third and manageable here.
Well, yeah, we got to talk to your students about. I mean, I could make a graphic with the map to get here. Whatever we can do to get them here. This is a rivalry game. Miss Kirkman, a rivalry game.
We do have our full ASB out there. That is.
That's probably
that
all.
Is a big, oh, come on, Josh.
It's probably all ASB. Ooh.
That was one of those ones where he just should have thrown that ball away and got it.
Yeah.
Got it out instead of.
Well, again, you want to flip the field in this point. You know who we haven't seen is Grover. I haven't seen Grover in the last 2 series.
Yeah, I don't see anyone on the sideline indicating anything. We do have for Bolsa number 58.
Grover's out there right now.
There we go. Isaiah Correa is actually here with ice pack on his shoulder. Again, both teams facing some injuries here. Dangerous punt, low snap. Oh, it's going to be a
Gonna roll.
Bolsa friendly. Got to pick it up.
Haley, pick it up, Haley.
Oh, well.
So again,
Could be
that's
worse.
one.
48 yards.
I've seen Haley in other games we've done pick that up. He does a good job. Again, you do not want to let the ball roll. At that point, even if you're Haley, you are a sure-handed individual. Pick that ball up. Get an extra 10 yards for your team. That makes a difference with under 3 minutes here in the half.
Yeah. Now instead of 35, they got 48.
Yeah, this might be one, though. We've talked about Bolsa's kicker. Bolsa's got a great kicker. If they don't get another yard, they're going to try for a field goal here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they'll try it.
He's got that kind of a foot.
He does. He missed his field goal here wide to the left. Didn't get it, but we saw him earlier this season against Savannah. Man, he's got a leg on him.
Okay.
Coach Cooper said what the worst thing that can happen is they catch it in the end zone and they get the ball at the 20.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's going to roll out of bounds there.
Now, again, misstep there on that toss, but again, I just don't like that going into the boundary at that point. You just are limiting yourself on what you have with that space, especially a nice toss play on that. Something like a counter makes a little bit more sense going back.
I guess in this situation it worked out for him.
It did, yeah, because if you have more field space there, La Quinta's going to get that ball.
Let's see if we can capitalize on this.
Now, again, normally what you would want to do here is, again, as they're getting them backed up here, La Quinta might want to take some timeouts to get it back on defense, but they're out. They've used all 3 of their timeouts so far. Doubles formation here. 2 wide receivers on each side.
Okay, handoff.
Sanchez. Stuffed.
There
Great
we go.
tackle.
Good.
Away. It's number 78.
78.
Luna.
Oh. I think this might be Luna's first game back. He hurt himself early on in the summer, and so this is his first game back. So seeing him out there making a big play like that, that's good.
Yeah, going to be able to have a good battle with Fiaputa. Again, clock winding down. Just about 2:40 left.
Okay, pass. Oh,
Going to
come
Haley.
on. Don't touch him.
Oh, there it is.
That is not a flag. Ooh. Again, these are calls that I hate. I will be a little frank here. That was not a well-thrown ball. That was a poorly thrown ball. They're both going for it. They both have a right. This should not be on offense or defense. Looks like they're going to end up getting against the Quinta, though. I do not like that call.
Well, let's see how Kirkman handles this. She might go down there and have words with that ref.
I was told I'm not allowed to.
That's one you just, again, I hate the concept of rewarding a bad play. That's a ball that was underthrown. It's a ball that was heaved up in the air. And at that point, again, both teams have an equal right to that ball, even if there's a little incident. But I didn't see any contact on that either. They're just both going for the ball.
At best, that was barely touching. That was not.
Now, the key again here is it's not automatic first down, so it's still a third down here, 3rd and 10.
Just gotta work a little harder.
Counter.
And off. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, we've seen La Quinta this drive do much better with their line of scrimmage. Again, talking about even Luna there is involved in all of these plays. But we've seen Bolsa have extreme success with that counter in their first couple drives. Now we're coming down 4th down. Again, we were kind of half joking about it before. I would not be shocked to see Bolsa come out here and try a kick.
Yeah, I don't think they are, though.
They take a timeout, so they're going to talk it over.
Let's see what happens.
Ramos is warming up over here into the net, so perhaps they're thinking about it. Again, you know, if you're going to go for it, like if you're going to punt it, you might as well kick it. If you're going to go for it, you go for it.
I actually don't think that Bolsa should punt in this situation. And again, it's what we talked about with La Quinta. La Quinta is not a up-tempo. They're not a 2-minute offense type of team. And so even at this point, if you're giving the ball back to La Quinta with 2 minutes left, you feel pretty good that they have 0 timeouts. There's 2 minutes left. They are not going to run a hurry-up offense. I kind of think that Bolsa should go for it at this point, given all of that information.
Yeah, and I think that's probably what they're going to do. Got the offense going back out there. Ramos still over here on the left side, helmet off.
Well, do your quick math. What is 44 plus 17?
A lot.
I'd love to see a 61-yard attempt.
There you go.
We were discussing earlier how to figure out the field goal
He
lane.
he did have a longer attempt in that first game.
Did, yeah.
They were at their own 45. Here we go, 4th down for the Matadors. Handoff,
Okay.
Sanchez around the left side.
He's got it.
First down, and he's going to get out of bounds. And you had a collision there at the end, and they both got up. It's always scary when you got two teammates running into each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember, Bolsa does get the ball to start the second half.
Could be a big swing here.
This would be their ideal situation, is if they can go in 21-7 and then get the ball start of the second half, that could be a big swing.
Again, we're a minute and 58 seconds away from halftime here. I understand we're going to have a band performance. Bolsa is going to perform their field show that you will be seeing at the band showcase next month. Wow, we're in October already.
We are.
Counter again.
Incredible.
Counter.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, so this will be holding. This will take him back. Again, that counter play that Bolsa has had, they have found success 90% of their runs on that. Certainly found a winning formula, but going to be pushed back here with the hold.
Not the direction you want to be moving in. So what events do you guys have coming up at La Quinta in the next few weeks, in the next month or so? What do you got?
Homecoming next week.
Okay.
Homecoming dance.
Santiago, right?
What's that?
That's Santiago, right? La Quinta Santiago next week?
No.
Oh,
That's
no.
Our dance. Our
Or
homecoming
dance. Oh, when was your game? Oh, you're one of those schools.
It was against Compton. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah,
Yep.
so yeah.
Even if it was next week, you
Yeah,
did a
it's-
good job.
Kids are doing a great job with the decorations.
Yep.
I'm having a good time.
Shout out to the ASB kids who
Yeah,
worked
no.
tirelessly.
Those guys are constantly working.
Our cheer's doing amazing. We have a new cheer coach that's taking over and doing amazing things.
Come on. Oh.
We need our.
Oh, he got away.
Come on, stop.
He got away. Oh, he's still on his feet. Beautiful play there by number 4, Thor Oliver, best name in the district.
I gotta respect
Football
that,
playing
but
wise,
it
let's
is
go
hard to
ahead
take. It's hard to take.
and take a look at that again.
Yeah, just a missed tackle. Again, you get to that point here in week 6. And that's all this is. La Quinta has this
Oh,
play
he had him
stopped.
right there.
Yeah, just a missed tackle, and
I
Oliver able to
believe
go
my
out.
Aztecs. Come on, guys, we can stop them. Let's stop them. Let's stop them.
Oh, fumble. Look,
There we go.
Oh,
what
wow.
a change of momentum there.
And we missed it because of the replay.
In my Aztecs.
There you
I
go.
believe in the
You just have to
Aztecs.
keep saying
there
it.
it is.
Do
Now,
not start that chant.
now
Yeah, just a misstep there
I
on
feel like it needs some
the
music.
exchange.
Where's the music? No music. No like Song? We need a song.
Yeah, copyright issues.
Oh, well.
We got Bad Bunny performing at halftime.
Who can
She will
sing?
take us down. While we get a break in the action here, we have, Garden Grove, that is a shootout now. Esperanza has scored again. It's 31-21. So that is just every time the team gets the ball, they're scoring a touchdown.
And again, Garden
Again,
Grove can
fun
score in bunches.
They can.
They just can't.
They're having trouble stopping. And again, we did like we said, we had them the last two games that they had against University and then against Rancho. It seemed like they turned a corner, especially defensively, but they had some players leave the team.
Well, now we hear 31-21. I want to know how many yards Quentin's going to have at the end of it.
Well, I'm getting the update from their AD, Ricardo Cepeda, and he said that Esperanza's quarterback might break the record for passing in the county. Yeah, so. But yeah, you're right. Again, Quint Pacelli, we've mentioned him a lot. That just gives him more opportunities to come.
I have to say, our athletic trainers are amazing.
They are.
Megan, gotta give her a shout out.
Like Megan and Gina from Bolsa was over.
Just
so
amazing. Yeah, Gina ran over a helper. I saw that.
Yeah. That's the good thing about the athletic trainers. They have such a tight-knit community that, again, you see that coordination, whether they know each other or not. They are always coordinating, coming out, and helping out.
It's been a great.
We haven't mentioned this. There's a minute left. La Quinta's got no timeouts.
Correct. Yes.
So when you're a slow-tempo team, you've got no timeouts. That's kind of
coming off a turnover too. If I'm Coach Stewart, I'm just going to run this clock out. Just run the clock out. Be happy going in 14-7. You don't want to push it here. Give a turnover to Bolsa Grande and get them back to that 21-7 mark. Just take your 14-7. No timeouts. It's fine. Let the clock run. The clock's running now.
It looks like they're probably just going to let it go.
Again, they just need one more snap here.
Go, go, go.
Okay. So JJ.
That looked like a scary one. Yeah, man. Yep.
Nice.
It's the optics. Might not have been, but it's the optics. We always talk about it. It looked violent.
See, it's hard to see.
I know.
Yeah, these windows. Yeah.
And I'm like,
You know, if we could redesign them, we would have them push out.
Yeah, we're putting a site mod in here to have all these big screens being put up there. So.
Kevin,
Well, wouldn't that be something?
if you're listening, Kevin Hirschap, we want the windows to push out. We'll take reclining chairs.
we'll make a guest speaker for him. Come on.
Oh my gosh, 38-21 Esperanza now. We're not joking. Literally every time someone has the ball, they are scoring.
Unfortunately, it seems like Esperanza's had the ball more times than Garden Grove.
Is Garden Grove at half yet or no?
There is 1 minute left.
That's a first half score. First half score. That's arena football at Chappelle Stadium. Or is that a Grove?
They're playing at Yorba Linda.
Yeah, Chappelle Stadium is what it's called.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. That's a nice stadium over there.
It is.
It's a beautiful
I
stadium.
didn't know the name, but
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
That should take us right to the very end right now.
Yeah.
And again, I think if you're La Quinta, you are happy with that half because I don't think La Quinta feels like they played very well in that, and they're down one score. I think you're happy with that if you're Coach Stewart and the Aztecs.
There you go. Yeah, well, it's halftime here at Bolsa Grande Stadium.
14-7.
Ms. Kirkman, Mr. Doles, thank you for tuning in. If you guys want to stay after, that's fine. Me and Dave will go have a hot dog.
No.
You know?
I already fell into that trap once. I'm good.
I think if they go down and La Quinta scores on their first possession, I think they're
That'll
glued
be
down
it,
there
right?
for the rest of the game.
We're going to see you after halftime.
Score, you may see us.
Yeah, then they might scurry back up here, yeah.
We'll see you after halftime. It's 14-7, Bulls over La Quinta. GGUSD Athletics High School Football. David Moore here, alongside GGUSD District Athletic Director Dave Mameli.
Thanks for having us up here.
Breast cancer is a disease where cancer cells form in the breast tissue. It affects both women and men, and it is one of the most common cancers among American women. In fact, 1 in 8 women in the U.S. will be diagnosed in their lifetime.
While the numbers are serious, so is the hope. When detected early, the 5-year survival rate is an incredible 99%. That's why awareness, screenings, and self-exams are so important. Understanding the risks such as age, genetics, lifestyle, and more can save lives.
Tonight's game holds a special place in our hearts as we honor the beautiful lives and lasting legacies of Miss Luna and Miss Dumont, two incredible teachers whose strength and spirit continue to live in the hearts of everyone they know. Miss Luna, a luminary in the history department, and Miss Dumont, a creative force in the art department. Not only imparting knowledge, but also left a profound impact on the students. And we proudly stand with Miss Ortega, an exceptional English teacher, strong advisor, and mentor. She has poured her heart into the lives of her students, always guiding, supporting, and empowering them with her care. Her courage in the face of this fight is inspiring. Miss Ortega, please know that your BGHS family is with you. We see you, we admire you, and we are standing beside you with all the love and strength you have. Keep fighting.
At this time, we ask that you please join us in silence to honor all of those who have lost their lives to breast cancer, those still fighting, and the survivors among us.
You can make a difference. Educate yourself, encourage loved ones to get screened, share the facts, and always advocate for early detection.
Your presence here tonight, your plea, your voice, it all matters. Together, we can be part of that change.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the game!
Fans, at this time, please welcome both the La Quinta and Bolsa Grande cheer teams as they have their halftime performance.
You are tuned into GGSD Athletics High School football here at Bolsa Stadium, La Quinta. Bolsa with a 14-7 lead. Dave, you got to have a feeling if you're Bolsa, you've left a lot of points on that field.
Certainly Bolsa dominated that first half, I would say. Again, we don't have the stats for you, but I'm sure the yardage is a lot to a little, but not able to come away with points. They do get the ball to start the second half here. But you got to feel good if you're La Quinta. Did not play your best half of football, and you still have a fighting chance here. Bolsa, if I'm Bolsa and Coach Doug, I'm just going to keep running the ball every single time.
Yeah,
Run that ball
Damian
down
Sanchez
and go.
is doing a fantastic job on the ground.
And the Bolsa line. Yeah, Bolsa line has been great.
Anthony Bell. Let's see what's going on here. Don't know why this is there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and on the flip side, if you're Bolsa, you have to be feeling like, hey, we left a lot out there. We should be up by a lot more. So let's see what the second half has in store for us. Again, 14-7, Bolsa holding on to a slim lead. If you've been watching, the eye test clearly shows you that Bolsa has been dominating. They had a missed field goal and a turnover there on their own side. They're deep in La Quinta territory, so it could be a lot worse. If you're a La Quinta fan, you're feeling good about 14-7. If you're Bolsa, you're feeling good because you're getting the ball right out of the gate here in the second half, and you're not going to have to sustain a long drive by La Quinta. Here we go as Bolsa's on the field ready to take the kickoff. Dave's been getting updates, during halftime. Garden Grove still in a shootout with
Garden Grove is 38-21 at the half. Esperanza is up in that game. Last update we have is Pacifica up 7-0 over University.
a surprising score.
Have not got an update yet from Rancho. Last we knew there it was 7-3 Estancia.
Mikey Haley back deep to return for Bolsa. Christian Heredia kicking off for La Quinta. So here we go, second half about to get started here from Bolsa Grande High School. I took a look at the stands during halftime, and a packed house here on the Bolsa side.
Bolsa side is very full.
A little squib kick. Oh,
good
nice catch. It's a shortstop right there.
Yeah, I like to see that again.
Fernando Angeles.
One of the big things I preach all the time here is don't let that ball roll. That's a great one there. It's kicked right at you. Just catch it.
It's a line drive. Matador is going to start with some pretty good field position here at their own 39-yard line. Again, we thank you all for tuning in to GGUSD Athletics High School Football. Usually see the stats, but with my one screen down, it's hard to see what's going on here. See how many people we have joining us throughout the night. I'm hoping we have at least 300 views here. Hey, 536, not bad. Let's get that number to 1,000 by the end of the game here. Trejo trips left here for the Matadors. Haley
seen this
in
play.
motion. Yep.
We've seen this action.
Hand off Haley up the middle.
Yeah, Haley with a touchdown tonight, but we haven't really seen that big play from him. Again, something I'm sure La Quinta is keying in on him, but him and Latu both, those are the two that I really wanted to watch out for here in this game, and neither one of them have had the real big play yet. I would imagine we're not going to be able to say that at the end of the second half here. One of them is going to break out.
Especially with both of these lines kind of wearing each other out. Something's got to give. 2nd and 8 for the Matadors. Ball on the 41-yard line. Trips right
to the boundary.
Sanchez around the left side.
Yeah, he's a good hard runner. Credit to Bolsa again. Having Bell out, they are just plug and play right now. Sanchez, we were talking about this at halftime. We didn't mention him a lot in that Savannah game, and he is a good runner.
Coach Cooper was saying before the game that the kids really have that mentality of next man up.
Yeah.
And they're really taking it to heart. So he was really proud of the fact that that's how they looked at it. They didn't look at it as one man down, so we're all down. They're all kind of stepping up to fill in, and Sanchez doing a very good job here tonight. Trejo to the left side's got a man that's come in the breadbasket.
Yeah.
Speaking of, that was number 8 there, Nathan Batista.
even going back to the first half, I thought there was more contact even on that play than there was on
there's flags right here. We got a late flag.
Oh, there's some jawing. Here we go. Now we've got our rivalry game starting to poke its head through.
It's good when it's healthy, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. You get a little bit of jawing here.
We were talking there was too much high fives going on between these rivals.
Too much of the lovey-dovey.
Now, again, we don't want to see anything beyond that, but having some jawing back and forth is okay in a rivalry game.
How about, it's maybe not, you don't do the handshake, you do the old okey doke, right? You pretend you take the handshake away at the same time. You give each other a hug at the end. Oh, at La Quinta.
This is against La Quinta.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
That was 4th down and 4.
And Bolsa was going to punt the ball, and now they are going to have a first down, bringing back their offense. Oh, my goodness.
On the right side of the 50 now, ball all the way at the La Quinta 40 now. Again, not what you want to see if you're a La Quinta fan here. They had them. They were going to get the ball back with a chance to tie it up. Now they give this Matador offense new life here. 1st and 10 from the 40.
Man, that's a killer.
See if they can strike here and take advantage. Got 4 wide receivers for Trejo.
Counter.
Go. Sanchez. Nice little run on the play. Gain of about 3 yards. You talk about the history of these two teams. Of course, Bolsa, the first Garden Grove Unified School District program to win a CIF championship. La Quinta made 2 CIF championships there in the 80s. They lost to Saddleback in, I believe, 85 and lost to Corona Del Mar in 89. Again, La Quinta, the second program to go undefeated in the district. Of course, Pacifica being the first. Fortunately, they finished that year, I believe, 11-1 or 10-1. So didn't make a far run. Trips left here for Trejo. Handoff. Sanchez around the right side. That's a no flag on the play now.
That was a big hold. I'm surprised the referee didn't throw that. That came from the side judge there, but yeah, that was a massive hold. So this will back up the Matadors. Yeah, talking about that football championship for Bolsa, that is the only CIF championship for Bolsa Grande.
That was against a legendary football coach, and Mike Marujo, too, in Valencia. I believe they played them twice that year.
Yeah, Marujo, a coaching legend here in Orange County.
Of course, at the helm of the Aztecs back then, Coach Takahashi.
Yeah, we talked about when did we talk about Takahashi
last week? We were talking about some of the historic coaches we've had here in the district.
Low scoring affair in that Rancho game. It's still 7-3. So no updates because nothing's happened.
Yeah. I guess quiet is good in that case. Trejo rolls out to his right. He's looking to pass. He's got a man to the right. That's going to be complete. Still on his feet as Mikey Haley.
Yeah, Mikey Haley again, just that little flood out route, but Trejo, that ball is on the money. In a tight window, Haley was not open by conventional means at that point, but Trejo able to thread the needle and get the ball into him. Again,
Trejo, not the original starting quarterback, but himself doing a pretty good job here tonight. Again, the next man up mentality.
And again, you know, that's all you really want is somebody that's going to come in there, let you run your offense, not turn the ball over. When Bolsa's healthy and they get Bell back and they get some of these guys back, that could be a big difference. So, yeah, great job by Trejo here.
Trips right here for Trejo. It's 3rd and 5 for the Matadors. He was not expecting that, but he's got him go deep. He's got Haley. Intercepted.
Now, that's, again, we were just praising Trejo, but that's his second time he's done that. That is just a up-for-grabs ball that he's done. You can't have that. At that point, you got to put that ball on a line or just throw it away.
Let's take a look at that. Yeah, and he was not expecting the snap. It kind of caught him off guard.
Yeah.
Maybe probably should have just kept it and ran instead of just letting it go, but he just threw it up. He threw up a prayer, and it was not answered.
Well, like we talk about all the time, too, that's not the end of the world for Bolsa. It's like a punt.
There
they
you
pinned
go.
him inside the 10-yard line now. Again, you want to score if you're Bolsa there, but at the end of the day, that doesn't kill you either. It really doesn't. So La Quinta, that unsportsmanlike penalty did not hurt them. other than field position. There we go. So Grover back in the game. We were talking about him not being in the pattern for him on offense. Gets the opening rush for them. But great stop there by Bolsa.
Yeah, it's one thing that Bolsa has been able to do. Their defense has been stepping up, even though their offense is not playing to its max potential here tonight. So kudos to that Matador defense. And, of course, to the Aztec defense for coming up with timely turnovers deep in their own territory. It's the second one that they've got tonight.
We got 14-0 Pacifica now, so they're starting to hopefully pull away.
I have a feeling they'll pull away.
Oh, fumble.
Fumble. It's going to be a safety. Nope.
Oh, he got out.
By the hair of his chinny chin chin. Look at that at the 1 yard line here.
Yeah, La Quinta a couple times now with some missteps in this area of the field.
They gave him a very good spot on that one.
Well, that's referees always do that. Again, most casual fans are going to look at that and go safety, safety, and then you always know. No, they're always going to give him forward progress. As far forward as they're going to give him in that situation.
Oh, yeah.
They do have
stretched it out, but again,
I can't tell you how many times I've watched games on TV and just been like, that's a guaranteed safety. But no. The tip of the ball was out, so we're going to give it to him.
They give him a little break. 3rd and 18 for the Aztecs from the 2 yard line. They are backed up into their own end zone. Let's see what Noguera can do here. Just going to hand it off.
Nope, fumble again.
Oh,
Bolsa's got
Bolsa
it.
Football, wow. Turnover. Ball at the 3 yard line.
So
huge play.
Noguera on the exchange there, and the previous play, 2 fumbles in a row. La Quinta cannot get out of its own way to start this second half. They had that unsportsmanlike penalty that kept the drive alive for Bolsa, and now 2 fumbles here, giving the Matadors the ball inside the 5 yard line.
Saving grace for La Quinta here. The Matadors have been kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Let's see if they can punch it in here.
This will be tough. La Quinta's got to take everything they can muster here to get a stop. But
I can almost guarantee you we're going to see Sanchez right here.
I don't know. You can see here. Look at the near side receiver here, how tight he is. That's always a tell. We're going to have an out route. Just that counter action, though.
Are they going to get him in?
Did not get the push.
Big stop by the La Quinta defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
So, again, talking about that, and Seti was there a little narrower. If you're going to have a run, generally as a receiver, you want to be as wide as you can to get that extra defender out of there. But maybe they're setting something up here. We do have an injury.
That's Sanchez.
That's the 2nd time he's been down, too, right? Yeah, this looks like a knee. I think his helmet's off already.
Yeah, this one looks probably a little bit more serious than the first one. Again, Anthony Bell hurting himself last week in practice.
Yeah.
Injuring ligaments in his foot.
Yeah, again, did not play in that Channel Islands game.
I talked to him before the game. He said he can walk on it. He can get ready for it. But you know what? This is what we call this. We haven't even mentioned. This is the start of the 2nd season.
Yeah.
It's league play now. Bolsa, by all weights and measures, they're going to be playing a 3rd season. And I think for him, it's better for him to be healthy going into the 3rd season than to come back too early and risk injuring himself further if he's not 100%. I think that's what Coach Cooper's trying to stress to him.
Well, and again, I think what we had mentioned too, Costa Mesa is probably the class of the Tango League. Bolsa wants to be at full strength against Costa Mesa. They have Loera next week. Not discounting Loera at all, but even if they gave him an extra week of rest against Loera, having them ready for Costa Mesa, I think that's probably the goal for them.
Of course, they'll play Costa Mesa the following week on that Friday the 17th. Then they end with Anaheim, and then here versus Santiago. So you have to figure along the way, Costa Mesa and Anaheim are probably going to give them the most trouble. Not sure how Anaheim's doing right now, but
Yeah, I think Anaheim's kind of in the mix with everybody else. I think Costa Mesa is probably a step above, but Anaheim right in the mix with everybody else. It's a
Sanchez is walking off the field there.
I'm
But
not sure about that. I don't know if I've seen that, but
he's
good at that. He's under his own power at
He's
least.
under,
so
yeah, he's under his own power. A little, maybe it just stiffened up on him. Hopefully, we see him back in the game. That'll
Maybe
be a
it's-
big loss for the Matadors.
maybe it's just cramps. It could be that where it's just cramps.
It could be that on the calf, right? Where
Yeah.
it's just let's hope so. We're keeping our fingers crossed.
We've
for
kind
that.
of joked about this before. Sometimes at 2 a.m. I'll get a cramp like that, and that's what I look like coming out of bed. So
Hey,
let's hope it's that.
Let me tell you, that night of my birthday, that night I turned 39, that was it. Never felt anything like that. Now in at running back, we got number 20, Jackson Espinosa.
That was a false start,
Booyah.
yeah. So this is going to end up coming back. So they just did a little quick quarterback sneak, but again, he was moving forward before that ball was snapped. And that's going to be the penalty here.
Matador players trying to figure out what went wrong. Of course, the linemen aren't going to notice what happened.
Yeah, and again, you do see here, we're looking down at Sanchez down here on the sideline, and they are pumping him full of water. So we do think
he's stretching out.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe the calf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're getting him some
That's good to see.
electrolytes and water. He should be back in the game here.
Little pickle juice, huh? A little mustard. Hey, didn't Anthony Bell say he's got mustard before every game? Maybe you can break some out for him. That penalty is going to move the ball to the 7-yard line, or the 6-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal here for the Matadors.
Again, common theme. Neither team can stay out of their own way. They're having trouble with themselves not being able to punch that ball in or get sustained drives.
Haley in the backfield now, trips right here for Trejo. Let's see if they're just going to give a little counter to Haley. Haley, left side. Beautiful play and field there by number 16. Jorge Toro. Looks like number 66 as well. Want to make sure we get both of them credit. Gio Rosales.
Credit to La Quinta. Again, Bolsa Grande had a couple series here where they were just gashing the Aztecs left and right on their runs, especially that counter play. And La Quinta, probably the last series of the first half, and then coming into this second half, they've done a good job stopping the run. So La Quinta's been better at that. Again, Haley not able to get any room really tonight, and what he has, he's being keyed on. You see him now is kind of lined up. There we go. Now he's just that running back. We got trips into the boundary for Bolsa. Watching Seti here on the backside. Maybe a slant route.
Handoff, Haley right side. Still on his feet.
Haley's
still on
in.
his feet.
No. Wow, short.
Number 66, Gio Rosales on the stop.
Yeah, I thought Haley might bounce it to the outside. Thought he might have had some room, but decided to cut it back. 4th down. I think if I'm the Aztecs, I kick it here, take the points. Points have been at a premium. Looks like
They're going to think it over here. They're not getting the field goal team out there, and Trejo's going back out.
Yeah,
so they're going to go. I guess that's just the confidence they have in their defense to say, hey, you know what? Let's go. Let's roll the dice here, see what we can do.
Well, again, La Quinta, when they've been on offense and this end of the field has not been pretty. So
No,
you might be right.
Yeah. Again, Sanchez not in there still. Haley in at running back with Trejo. You got 4 wide receivers. And off Haley. Good job by the Aztecs.
Wow, great stand by La Quinta. And look at Coach James Stewart pumped up.
A sea of Aztecs. Man, what a beautiful play. Let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and at least get that saved on replay. That might be possibly a play of the game here.
Yeah, again, Haley just not able to find any room. La Quinta is keen on him.
Let's look at the push on the line. Just good job.
Yeah, credit to the Aztecs. They've done a good job on defense stopping that run. These 2 drives, we're already under 4 minutes here. Doesn't seem like there's been a lot of action.
You know, they could get a long scoring drive, and then we're looking at 8 minutes left to go in the game.
Remember, the Quinta off their last series coming off of 2 fumbles.
Again, backed up deep, so not an easy one here. Ball security's got to be top of mind here for Nogueira. Got to make sure those exchanges are clean.
There we go. Barron. I got the PA announcer with
There
me
you
on
go.
that side.
There you go. We'll go Barron. Barron getting them out of the shadow of their own end zone. I think you can feel it a little bit, the tide turning
Yes.
here a little bit.
Well, again, I think it's kind of natural even, too, with, Bolsa has had some injuries, and now you got a guy coming in Damian Sanchez that, hey, it looks like he's starting to take over and go, and when he comes out, it's kind of hard as a team to not go, here we go again, another guy out. And maybe there's a little bit of that at play, and that tide does seem to turn a little bit here.
Nogueira around the right side.
Yeah.
First down. Now, does this make you second guess the call to go for it on fourth down?
I do, because, again, I would have kicked the ball because points have been at a premium. You never want to leave points on the field at that point. And, again, we've talked about Ramos. Even though he missed a field goal tonight, that is basically an extra point. I'm taking those 3 points, 17-7, two-score game. I feel pretty good if I'm Bolsa.
Nonetheless, it's 1st and 10 for the Aztecs from their own 28-yard line. They're marching 2 big plays in a row. They were at the 3-yard line. Quickly gained 25 yards.
Counter.
Beautifully read by the Matadors. Can almost feel La Quinta's probably going to have the ball as this quarter ends.
Yeah.
We've seen these two teams kind of battle it out over the years. I think one year there was a big blowout, but for the most part, they've kind of played each other pretty close.
Yeah, I think that was Bolsa had a blowout the 1 year, but beyond that, it has been close, and that's a credit to La Quinta as well. They, like we said, that is their MO. That's their strategy. Is they do want to have close games. They want to control the clock. They want to slow it down. They are okay with a score like this as long as they come out on top.
We talked about the Bolsa resurgence, but the La Quinta resurgence happened around 2017, where they've kind of turned the corners. We have a flag on the play, and it's going to be a first down, but most likely coming back.
I think this is coming back. Yeah, quick call here from the official.
We've got some light action between the two fan bases here.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's a TikTok like. There they go. They're doing their TikTok dance over there. Kaylin's going to get a sneak peek.
Most likely going to be real like LQHS where it's going to be posted. We've got an injured Matador, or a Matador down.
Yeah, Gina Dominguez for Bolsa, the trainer. Getting some active work. She was able to help us out at our district cross-country meet. We didn't have, thankfully, any incidents there, but if you didn't catch that or you weren't there, check out our recap video. It was a great event put on, hosted by Pacifica coach Josh Hogate and his program. But our inaugural cross-country meet was great.
Beautiful backdrop. Got some good video. Of course, you can head over to GGUSD Athletics on YouTube or Instagram to check out all of the photos that Dave posts.
We'll give some shout outs there to our individual champions. So Sierra Cruz of Pacifica was the girls individual champion, and from Rancho Alamitos, Isaac Roldan for the boys.
We're going to go 2nd and 14 for the Aztecs here. Clock running, 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Again, we see this is the common theme. La Quinta seems like they have it going, but that holding penalty now, 2nd and long. Just a dive play.
Nice play. Got a good chunk of that yardage back. Evan Barron.
Yeah, you mentioned La Quinta and their resurgence. last couple of years, I thought La Quinta had some of the best, if not the best, players in our district between
Cooper Starnes
and Jackson Clark. Yeah, they had some supreme talent the last couple of years.
Of course, you go back to that 2017 team with Michael Nadeau.
Yep.
And of course, they had the best record in La Quinta history since that 1990 team. They went, I believe they went.
Yeah, Nadeau,
12-2.
And Nadeau was probably the first 6'5" quarterback they'd had in a couple decades, and certainly the last one since himself.
Probably one of the first in the district. We don't really see that many many vertically gifted quarterbacks here. It's 4th down here for the Aztecs.
Again, yeah, he went on to play at the collegiate level. This is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter here. But kind of a La Quinta legacy as well. Obviously, his dad works at the school. He's the softball coach. His sister was a softball player there, basketball too, I believe. Michael played basketball as well. But La Quinta family for sure.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter here. 14-7. Matadors holding on to this lead. Both teams kind of hurting each other here in the second half. We haven't had any fireworks, but I'm pretty sure the 4th quarter should be filled with them.
I would say both teams not hurting each other, but hurting themselves.
And I say the 4th quarter should be filled with fireworks because at 9:30 the fireworks at Disneyland will start. So
Kaylin will get those if we're still here at that time, which unfortunately I think we will. We thought this game might go fast with 2 running teams, but just 9 o'clock now. Oh, man. Okay, we got some updates here. Rancho is down 13-3. So
yeah, not looking good for the Vaqueros.
And then let's take a look at our Grove scores. At 100-80 yet. 45-27. Pacelli touchdown reception of 75 yards.
Wow.
So that's kind of a two-edged sword. You'd love to see that for Pacelli. He's getting a nice long touchdown, but it doesn't count towards his rushing
I know,
yards.
that's hard. We want him to kind of break a record of some sort here, whether a school record or a county record. I know last week we talked to the guy from, was it OC's?
Yeah, Sports Zone, Tom Connolly.
He mentioned Skylar Champion having the rushing record, but it's actually another player who broke it a few years ago. That's a 1st down for the Aztecs.
Yeah, the Laguna Hills guy was, let's see if I can, is that who it is?
Carpenter.
Oh,
something
okay,
like that.
I was thinking, okay. Troy Liebiger or something from Laguna Hills is who I was thinking of, but
Laguna Hills has had themselves some running back. And Mike Jones, too, back in the day. He's got, I believe, the touchdown record, career rushing touchdown record.
Well, again, I'm shocked. Again, it wasn't Deshaun Foster or Frosty Rucker. Those guys were absolute men playing among boys.
It's probably one of those things where they probably rushed for all those yards, but they
only played a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're out at the half. We're up 48-0.
Oh,
beautiful fake there. Guerra keeps it himself around the right side.
Again, we're starting to see this, again, a little bit of ugly football and some missed tackles. Again, that's something I don't like to see as a former football coach myself.
And we have another Matador.
We get into week 6. The tackling issues should be better by this point. Yeah, this is the running theme in GGUSD football right now is injuries. All of our teams getting that injury bug hit to them. And again, don't like seeing another Matador down.
You've got 2 already with ice packs around the shoulders here on the sidelines, some linemen.
Oh, Rancho has scored. It is 13-10.
Hey, there we go.
Bad snap on their punt. Ozzy Ramos, who's doing everything for them tonight with their injury bug.
What we have not mentioned is, Vincent Gentile is out for the Vaqueros, along with probably a few other guys.
Yeah. It sounds like Gentile, though, he's got a chance to, even if he didn't play tonight, there was a small chance he could play tonight. But even if he didn't, that he will be back at some point during the league season. So that'll be good.
Could be back next week with us here on the stream.
Yes.
Los Amigos and Rancho.
And that'll be a big game, I think, with both of them potentially taking a loss in that first week of league.
That's got to be that's a big
That could be
playoff
a battle for
implication
third,
game.
yeah.
I think last year too we were a little bit excited a few weeks before that game, but it lost a little bit of its luster with some Rancho losses. This year, both teams taking some losses going into that game as La Quinta gets a great little gain there. It's going to be 3rd and 4, but now we've got a banged-up Aztec here, slow to get up. Number 42, J.J. Garza, as he runs off the field.
This is no doubt going to be 2-down territory for La Quinta as well. We've seen them run this plenty of times in the past. If they're going to be on Bolsa's side of the field with a 4th and short, they're going to go for it. And again, that's always nice as an offense when you know you got 2 downs to gain that 3 yards. Noguera, just hold on to the
change
ball.
The field.
Coming back.
He's got some room.
No holding
First
call.
down. Nice play by Noguera to bounce it back the other way.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead. I'll just get that saved for you. Might as well take a look at it.
Yeah, Bolsa's complaining about a hold. I watched that play. I didn't think that it was, but they're complaining pretty hard on this.
He just saw a wall and just good decision to bounce it right back out.
Yeah, that might be a hold.
That looked like a hold. Yeah, it did. It did now that we look at it again. We have a...
This looks like a cramp as well.
A cramp?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, it's October,
Well,
and it's a lot cooler.
It's
Start
October.
drinking water.
It's cooler. Again, they've had 5 games in already.
You guys got to get your hydration in throughout the day.
Right. Although, you know what this could be? Again, we mentioned a lot. Both teams had a lot of injuries. These could be guys that go, I'm not used to playing this much during the game.
That could be it, yeah. That would be me.
Again, our team, so many of them Ironman football too. It's not just one side of the ball. They're playing offense, defense, and special teams a lot of times.
You know, a lot of teams take their bye week during week 5. These two teams, of course, did not.
We do see Damian Sanchez continuing to warm up on the sideline for Bolsa Grande, so I would expect to see him back in their next offensive possession.
It's going to be first down and 10 at the 38-yard line. So La Quinta on the right side of the field here. They're going to make this a ball game, perhaps. They haven't been this deep in Bolsa territory since that first drive of the game.
Well, and you know who we haven't called in a while is
Latu.
Yeah, Leland Latu. And again, he's lined up here in the near side wing. So look for him to motion and maybe get, nope, coming back this way. Oh, pass. Oh.
Oh, don't make a crazy throw. Oh, no.
Oh, he got
Oh.
wow.
That was number
Going to that
25
backside.
on the pass breakup. Dylan Wynn. Dangerous throw.
Yeah, it's interesting from La Quinta, again, coming there on 1st and 10. Part of me likes that call because, again, I'm telling you, at this part of the field, I know La Quinta, this is 4-down territory for them no matter what. Now they got 3 downs to get their 10 yards. Take a shot on 1st down, why not?
Brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 38. Again, tight ball game here. Matadors 14, Aztecs 7 in this rivalry game. We got to start coming up for names for these games. If no one else is going to do it, we might as well.
So Berganza there.
Again, we said that Bolsa, if they're going to get the ball back, it might be with 8 minutes left. We're approaching 9 minutes here.
Yeah. Yeah, La Quinta very content, just taking their time. This is their motto as a team, is just grind up that clock. They are okay with low scoring. They just want to possess the ball as much as possible. barren there. Nowhere to go.
Third and 8 here for the Aztecs. Ball on the 36. Gain of 2, fourth quarter.
Yeah, Ivan Correa there on the stop. Pumped up. Yeah, this is interesting down and distance here for La Quinta. Do you run, do you pass? They are obviously not as comfortable passing the ball, but I might just toss it to Latu here. It's going to be a pass.
Flag on the play.
I think maybe a false start.
Ooh.
Wow, backing them up even more. Yeah, I at this point now, I think I punt if I'm La Quinta. But I think they're going to run the same play.
Yeah. Let's see. 4th and 12 here. Oh, he's got a. Oh, lets it go. Oh, is that going to be a penalty?
No, Latu is there.
Turnover on downs.
Wow. Well, Garden Grove, Esperanza still going 52-34 now. Esperanza, so.
Jeez.
Again, very similar to that Santa Ana game that they had.
Again, Argonauts don't have a problem scoring. They just have a problem stopping people.
Yeah, and again, we were impressed with them the last 2 weeks. Thought they turned that corner. Again, both teams here struggling now to find a grasp on offense. Negative play there for Bolsa. La Quinta getting in the backfield. We got another Matador slow to get up. And that Matador has bounced back up.
It's a lot of the linemen going down here.
All right, Bolsa down here, trips to the near side of the field. Is that still Haley in the backfield, I think?
That is not Haley in the backfield.
Sanchez is still here.
But that is, there he goes. I'm sorry, I was
the
looking at
sideline.
Yeah, that is
Oh,
Haley.
fumble.
Oh, fumble.
Oh,
Woo!
gosh.
My goodness.
Well,
they sure are going to make it interesting at the end, aren't they?
This is a close game, and the reason it's a close game is both teams are having the same problem.
It's very sloppy.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Sanchez is not back in the game. Again, we can see him here on the sideline. He looks good to go. But again, having Haley there in that backfield just takes away another dynamic from Bolsa because Haley is not a receiver now. So big 3rd and 18 here for Bolsa Grande.
Clock running here, 5 minutes and 42 seconds left to go. Both teams, all their timeouts. So if you're La Quinta, you want to try and stop the clock here, you can.
Just a little
hand off to Haley to the right.
Kind of a little draw action there to Haley.
I would assume La Quinta's going to take one of those timeouts right now.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they.
You think they?
I think they're slow and meticulous. I think they keep them. Yeah, again, if you're La Quinta, this is what you want. You got a chance to go on a potentially game-winning drive here at the end of the game. No returner for La Quinta. Kind of interesting. So kind of selling out at this point. Looks like they're playing a safe punt, not a rush on either. I'm a little perplexed by this.
Oh, they better hope this does not take a good. Oh, and it took a good bounce.
Oh,
wow!
I do not like that.
Rolls all the way to the 18-yard line. He kicks it at the end.
Again, I'm not sure what the thought process there was. No returner and no rush. And again, that allowed that ball to roll continuously. And now La Quinta with a big challenge ahead of them. In just 4 minutes and 23 seconds.
It only took him 8 minutes to score the last time.
They're going to have an 81-yard drive here, which, again, we haven't seen that big playability yet from Leland Latu. Could happen here on this drive, but with only 4 minutes to go 80 yards, that clock's certainly against them now. We haven't tracked timeouts, but do they have all three?
I believe they do. I believe both teams might have all three timeouts, or maybe like Bolsa has two.
I think Bolsa did use one.
Yeah.
Barron out there. He's inbound still, so that clock will continue to run. And Barron is now hurt.
Stops the clock at 4:08 here. Again, a night of just guys going down left and right, most of the time popping right back up. Again, we see a few Matador players, in game pants, but sweaters on. Not a good sign for the Aztecs as Barron is being helped off the field.
Yeah, that looks like maybe a twisted ankle.
And they got to try and work Isaac Grover in here, get Latu in the mix. They want any chance to tie this game up.
We've got updates here as they continue to go on. Pacifica now up 21-6. They have had touchdowns from Salas, Carlson, and Brown.
I figured that was kind of, I said, 21-7, 21-14.
I thought it would be worse than that. Rancho down 19-10, so it looks like they're running out of time there too.
Rancho started 0-1 in league last year as well.
There you go, La Quinta, number 60.
You get the lineman out there.
Carrying him across the threshold there.
Here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 7 as we resume play here. 14-7, Matadors holding on to a 7-point lead against the Aztecs here. Aztecs have 4 minutes and 8 seconds left to make something happen. Latu in motion around the left side here. Still on his feet.
And again, I would love to see a quicker tempo here from La Quinta. You're seeing these guys just saunter back to the huddle. I would love to see some pep in their step. Even if you're going to huddle because that's your strategy, get back there fast. We still don't have the play called in yet at this point, and now we're at 3:30 left. They've got to get back and go.
It's 30 seconds per play here. Grover's in there. Noguera faked the option, keeps it himself up the middle. First down. Again, you want to get up to the line.
Back.
Yep,
get
hustle
back to your huddle. Get back to your huddle. Okay, clock is stopped with chains moving. Go, 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 go.
Over a minute has elapsed, or since that
and 2
second
plays
down play. Yeah, that's way too much time here. You made up 10 yards of ground in that time.
You got some confusion here. Oh, looks like a penalty against Bolsa. I didn't see what the call was.
So you made up a lot more than 10 yards in that 1 minute. That's huge. This helps La Quinta out big time. Yeah, he's got to stop, right?
I didn't see what happened. That had to have been a face mask.
It had to be some kind of personal. Wow, this is...
Now, something that we've seen, I actually was talking to Coach James Stewart about this before the game, and Dave Garland, their athletic director, is going back to a couple years ago when they were playing Los Amigos and they had a game where it was tight and they were coming back. They hit 2 consecutive pitch passes. So don't be surprised if you see that here from La Quinta.
Of course, that was a game where they beat Los Amigos, I'm assuming.
There it is.
Right there, right on the money. He's got a lot too. Overthrown. Oh. Right on the money.
I feel like,
ladies and gentlemen,
I feel like Tony Romo, or who's the guy that always predicts the plays? My goodness.
Nostradamus. And that's why we have this guy up here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, again, but that's what you want is getting that. Not a bad throw there, and you got your guy out there. You want to go to Latu on that. But yeah, that was the conversation I was having with Coach Stewart. Is they don't have fast tempo, and sometimes that kind of frustrates me a little bit. But they do their thing, and a play like that, they have that home run ability. They can hit it.
It stops the clock.
It does, yeah. Counter. Latu,
nice play here.
Good job coming back.
He got taken down high too. Got to be careful there.
And again, got to get on the ball. La Quinta, come on, come on, come on. Quick, quick, quick. 2:20.
3rd and 2 here. Again, just like you said, they're sauntering. Even here, hustle up to the line, run up, go quick. Even if you're not going to call it quick, try and catch Bolsa kind of off guard here. Oh, fumble. Bolsa, no, Bolsa's got it. No? Noguera got it.
Yeah, so now La Quinta's got to take a timeout. It's going to be 4th and 3. Whew. Like I said, the theme of this second half, obviously there's been no score.
Yeah.
The theme of this second half has been they can't stay out of their own way. They're hurting themselves, both teams.
Playing like two teams who don't want to be high on the entertainment rankings here.
Come on.
Come on, guys. You got something to play for here.
That number 1 spot is up for
Number 1
grabs.
spot. You got to go and take it. Don't make me go watch Grove flag football and Rancho flag football again.
I'd watch a rubber match there.
I would too. They got to go a 3rd game.
Maybe we'll get a playoff draw.
There we go.
Again, both games we covered of Grove and Rancho flag football. 1-score games, right? Down to the very end.
Down to the very end, yeah. If you didn't watch last week's game, I highly encourage you to go watch it. Yaz Alfadil of Garden Grove my wife was commenting on how great she looked.
Yeah.
She is an athlete who's just reaching up for passes,
Only a junior, too. We got her for one more year. Again, she's, as we mentioned, an excellent soccer player. Check her out there with...
And from Rancho, is it Malu?
Yeah.
She's a junior as well.
Yeah.
She's got the same kind of build as Alpha Deal. Both underclassmen. So both flag football programs looking good for the future. Nagara keeps it himself around the right side.
Going to get it. He's got that first down. So, again, we've got a minute 40 left here. Clock will stop as the chains move. We got a La Quinta player down. That's going to stop the clock as well. That has an unfortunate look of...
okay.
Yeah, the La Quinta player is down, but I think I think he'll be okay.
Yeah. It's one of those
I hope.
Unfortunate.
I hope it's what I think it is, but
it looks like it. It's,
there we go.
Makes you more red in the face than anything. A little, yeah. He's up. He's good. Here we go.
He will have to exit the game though, because they did stop play for it.
A view of the fan section here. You see it pretty packed here. We can get a little bit of a view of the Bolsa fan section. The Bull Ring, is that what they call it? I know a few years ago that's what it was called.
Yeah, they have. They all have names for that OC student section.
Yeah.
Clock is running here. 1:28. Running clock again. Not a lot of urgency. Still got 37 yards to go.
What I want to know is if they decided on overtime before the game and we don't have another tie. Oh, that was offsides.
Yep, and they stop it. Oh, and it looked like
it was going to be another pitch.
I don't think it was a double pass. But yeah, they did. Again, in high school, they stop that when you break that neutral zone. NFL, they'll let you play.
Some free yards for the Aztecs. They'll take it.
Man, what a, despite how this turns out, what a great ending we're getting here. Chance for La Quinta to win, a chance for Bolsa to hold on.
This is what you ask for in a rivalry game. It might have been an ugly half, but at least they're giving us a little bit of excitement to end it. Might not be the way we wanted it. Might be a little bit too early for that.
Yeah, I think Bolsa's celebrating a little too early.
That's not a good sign. He's going to look to pass. Nagara's rolling out.
Oh, missed
Gets
tackle.
Away.
Get out of bounds.
Oh, he's
great
still on his
tackle.
feet. Wow, who was that?
Clock is running. They got to take a timeout. They got to spike. They got to something. Clock is running. Clock is running. And Coach James Stewart takes the timeout.
I want to see if we can capture a little bit of that just to get that number on the hit. He was looking to do that pass again. They expected it. But look at this. Look at this DB just come up and lay the hat. That's actually a dangerous play because it looked like he left his feet.
Yeah.
And that's number 15, Tu Min Ho Huang.
Rancho 17-19. So they are down by 2.
Let's go.
They
It's
have
onside.
the ball
Woo!
with 2 minutes left.
Let's go.
Pacifica has run away with that game. It is now 35-6, so that's kind of the score I expected of them.
Dave, that game for next week isn't going to be for third place. Rancho's going to look to win the second in league. Let's do this.
I hope so.
Good game.
Again, Ozzy Ramos, who was playing quarterback, had a long touchdown reception.
You talk about guys stepping up. Again,
well,
that's a backup QB.
What that tells me there is, who's playing quarterback?
We don't know because they had the sophomore who did very well.
And it could be Gentile even still too as well. So
kudos to them for staying in that game, though. Over here, 32 seconds left to go. Another exciting finish. On tap, second and third. Let's see if La Quinta can make something happen here. They got to take care of the football. It's going to be 2nd down and 3, like I mentioned. Here we go. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty at Bolsa Stadium. Stay tuned after Instagram. We're going to have our chaining presentation and interviews with the winning team. Here we go around the right side. He's still on his feet. Get out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness.
He got out
That's
of bounds.
Grover.
Grover's back, and Grover's making a name. Grover wants that chain.
Well, this has been a little bit of a boring of a second half, but I'll tell you what, this drive,
this last minute,
it's got me on edge. I'm standing up.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Woo. As I look down, looks like stadium crew person's got a Mariners sweater on.
Where's that?
Right down here.
Oh, yeah. Well, they will accept free gear, so.
There we go. Nogueira getting ready to take the snap. He's dropping back to pass. He's looking to his left, looking to the middle. Lets that one go. He lets it go. Woo! My goodness. Looked like he just wanted to throw it away, but dangerous as number 24. Jonathan Dobmeyer was right in the vicinity. He got his hands on it, but could not corral it. "18 seconds left to go here. 14-7. La Quinta looking to come within 1 point of the Matadors here on rivalry night.
I would guess, too, if La Quinta scores, they are going for 2. They're going to try to win
And
it
you
right
know what?
now.
I would give them all the credit in the world for doing that. Let's see. Hopefully they can get in the end zone here. Got 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Nogueira drops back to pass, rolls out to his left.
Throw it away. Oh,
Flag
holding.
on the play. Lets it go. It's going to be caught. Ooh.
So 8 seconds. This looks like a hold. There's 2 flags that are down. So we'll see what these are. But
Aztecs better hope for offsetting here.
8
Holding.
seconds remaining.
Declined. Oh. That looks like it's going to be a harsher penalty, right?
I think I didn't quite see what I think that was a blindside block.
That's
they
what
called.
is that what he called it?
Yeah.
I would call it the fist bump. That's a 15-yarder, isn't it?
Yeah, that is, and I don't remember if that's a loss it down either, which it doesn't matter at this point.
8 seconds left.
There's one play left. But yeah, that pushes them back. Again, that's probably outside the range of Nogueira of being able to throw a proper Hail Mary too. Right where the Quinta's at now.
Would be where it is.
Right about the 20-yard line with his drop. He can get that ball in the end zone easily. Now being back 15 yards.
He's going to have to roll out and get to just before the line of scrimmage to have a shot at it.
So they are offsetting.
Wow. Okay, so here we go. It makes it more interesting now.
So we will have one final play. Now remember, if the defense, if Bolsa gets a penalty here.
Untimed down.
There is an untimed down. So if the clock expires, but there's a penalty against Bolsa Grande, we will have an untimed down and keep going.
For those of you who are tuned in, you are going to be in for a good finish here. Remember, you can watch this at the end no matter what happens. Relive the memory and spend some time with us.
Perpetuity.
It means forever, folks. Until someone buys Google and shuts down YouTube.
Yeah.
Until high school ratings buys it and puts it behind a paywall.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Last play of the game, barring a penalty on the defense. Nogueira getting ready to take the snap. He's got 2 wide receivers to his left side. Drops back to...
They're trying to sub someone in late. La Quinta takes their timeout. They should put that extra second back on the clock. So let's see if we get that communication. Again, there should be 8 seconds. Here we go. They are going to get that going. Eight seconds, Johnny.
You know, if they would have microphones,
yeah,
you know, they would be able to hear them. But they don't have microphones. So it couldn't just end, right? It just had to prolong it just a little bit more.
Almost to the fireworks, Kalen.
Almost.
9:25.
By the time they're going off, we will be on the field. Celebrate. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Who knows?
Oh, Gentili did play.
And he threw an interception?
He threw a pick 6.
Why? I just knew when you said that. I'm like, oh, he threw an interception. No.
So, yeah, Rancho down 25-17. I don't know the time left. Yeah, and they faked it for 2, so they're down 8 with short time. Well, that's still, again, with them being as banged up as they are.
That's a good.
That's one of the, what we call a moral victory.
Yeah. And it's not over. Just throw the ball to Vasquez.
Yeah.
Either one.
Again, it might be, we haven't talked about the other team in that league, but again, Calvert Chapel 5-0 right now. That's my alma mater where I went, and it looks like they might be the class of that league.
It hit me last year.
Odds are that teams are really playing for probably second and third.
It hit me last year. We should have had a little wager when our alma maters took each other on, you know?
They had their homecoming tonight. I'm on their email chain, always asking me to come back. Not always, but the last couple of years.
Trying to get them a brand new stadium or something, huh?
Yeah.
A new weight room.
They play at Segerstrom, right down the street from them.
All right, so here we go. La Quinta getting back onto the field. 8 seconds left to go here. 14-7. Matadors. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 19. This could very well be the last play of the game here.
Something's happening now.
We don't know what's going on.
Oh, we still have someone down on the sideline here.
Oh, right here on the far sideline.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because the play was nowhere near here.
Well, let me go. I think I might head down there for that now.
Yeah. So you can beat that rush. We'll be down there in a moment as we await this last play, we figure, of the game. It's been a topsy-turvy game. The first half was good. We had 21 points scored. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 10 from the 19-yard line. La Quinta hoping to get the score. Noguera drops back to pass, looks to his left, looks to his right. He lets that one go to the end zone. Incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. My goodness. And there's a flag on the play. It's going to be on La Quinta, so they're going to march back 10 yards. Takes them out of that range of a Hail Mary, although Noguera got that ball pretty far on that throw. Again, stay tuned for after the game. We've got the belt presentation and the chain presentation. Of course, the GGUSD Garden Grove League Legacy belt. Here we go, last play of the game. 2 seconds left. La Quinta ball at their 30-yard line. Noguera drops back to pass, looks to his left, feels the pressure. He's going to get taken down. Taken down. It's going to be a Bolsa Grande victory here from Bolsa Stadium. Bolsa 14, La Quinta 7. Follow us on GGUSD Athletics on Instagram. Tune in to the post game. We'll see you next week right here. Same time, same place. Bolsa, Rancho. Until then, I am David Mora. For GGUSD Athletic Director Dave Mamali and for Kaylin and her dad, we thank you for tuning in.